To myself, who will be watching this twice or three times in order to do a recap. And hello to all my players today. We are not affiliated, sponsored, the entire jam with Hasbro and their derivative product, Wizards of the Coast, and their derivative product, Dungeons and Dragons. We play on Roll20, and we don't use music so that I have something to look back on. There. Last time we left off, our party was left stranded in the middle of the Shademurk, where our beloved cleric from the Boros Guild, Sorval, had managed to lose his emblem belonging to the Shadow Mage. Whoops. But at the same time, slightly further afield, quite far outside of, I would say approximately 3 days travel worth of distance between the Shademurk and Clan Slitz's home base, where we see the return of the glorious Xantaroth, carrying a lump of purple meat. Waka.
Okay. I didn't know, I'm sorry.
Barbarians? Yeah. It's still disgusting. It makes sucking noises.
It can still be purple.
Yeah. Today I learned. Turns upstream.
I was today years old.
Okay, so Xantaroth, arriving at the clan's stronghold, between brackets, because Clan Slitz is slightly more into the high buildings and shooting arrows down at people that pass between the high buildings. You note that the sentries are somewhat on the lookout for you.
Okay.
Seeing you arrive, one of them hails you, going like, "Welcome home, brave warrior."
I will salute him back. Hello, little one. I
Have you
will
managed?
meet,
Have you managed?
Yes,
Do you have the thing?
I think so.
Ah,
I
good,
don't remember, but I think I do.
good. Then we will send you through to Yevkayatl.
Yeah. AF. Shaman Chief.
Yes.
I think he's waiting for me right now.
Yes, he said something along those lines. But for now, follow. And
Yeah,
the
I'll
lizard being scutters off between some narrow alleys to a wooden shack in which
Yeah,
Yevkayatl has
the lizard
erected some sort of basic comforts for himself.
I follow. And when I enter his basic shed, so to speak,
His love
I
shack.
say- his love shed, I say, AF, I think you were expecting me. I have found this purple meat thingy.
Purple meat!
Yeah,
Danger!
it's weird. I tried to taste it and it made me go woozy.
Yes! I cast a spell because I do not want you to taste it! It is bad! Very bad! Bad news, good news, good news. It might kill Vulta. Good news, bad news, it might kill Vulta.
Yeah, Volta isn't the strong one. But thank God he sits in the back and just shoots with the pointy things. I kept him alive as you asked.
Very good. Did you bring Merkfish? Merkfish?
I do. Wait, give me a second. And I try to reach out in my pocket and I have this shriveled old piece of merkfish. If you like it, it's still good.
He takes the Merkfish with a look of sheer disgust. Still good! Then he turns his attentions properly to the lump of meat that you have brought back from Shademurk. Gives it a cautious glance over. Yes, you will leave this with me. I will examine it. Find out
It's secrets.
Very good. Is there something you want me to do in the meantime?
No.
Okay. And I sit down and watch him do his thing.
Okay. So over the course of a few days, you see him cast various spells at the lump. And apart from degrading and beginning to smell, it doesn't really seem to have any effect on them. So, on the 16th, you notice that Efkatel becomes irritated enough to ask for help. And he calls out,
Sheriff! I need your aid. Come, bring your wisdom to me.
and nothing really happens. 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes. You hear a bit of rumbling in the background, and then suddenly this bald human arrives, and he wears a long flowing white robe. Looks very human-y to you, puny, meek. But you do notice something peculiar about him. He doesn't seem to be walking, more gliding on like this piece of rock that just carts him through.
I rub my eyes and I look at him. Well, 2 days of not sleeping is not doing good on me.
It might have that effect on you. But you do not worry. I was summoned, therefore I arrive. Who called me here?
It was I, Yevgayato, great shaman from the clan Slits.
Okay. Why do you call me here?
Ah! The mystery meat.
And he points at the lump of flesh that you brought. And before long, the one that he named Sharif is looking through it, and he's doing something with stones, placing them all around it. Waits a minute. Looks back at you. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah, it tastes funny as well.
This might not be your kind of thing, boy.
Yeah,
But I will impart my knowledge to your shaman so that he can explain to you what is going on. And with that, he picks up like all the stones that are lying around the piece of meat, and he smacks him on Efketel's head. And then he glides off. Efketel's just sitting there going, twitching a little. And then Efketel's pupils roll back, and he begins to utter words to you.
3 from 5, 1 falls. 3 from 5, 1 falls. 1 to the realm of angels, 1 to the realm of dark, 1 to the realms of face spark, 1 to an ancient land, 1 to spirit stand. From 5 to 3, your hand you see. From 5 to 2, unleashed anew.
And he falls over.
oh shit.
Would there be an handout with that? Because
No.
I pick him up and I try to slap him. Hello. Hey, F, wake up.
It's a villain! I mean... Hi!
You were talking gibberish.
Likely.
Are you okay?
Also likely. Slap me.
Debatable.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I forget that you are smart and wise, but not as tough as the other of our kind.
Look here, you little shit.
okay.
Efketel seems to gather his wits about him again and go,
What did I say?
Wait, let me think for a second. Something about three from five thingy, and then something with angels, something with dark, and I don't know. It was a lot of weird things.
Something.
Something dark side.
Yeah,
Something sparky.
something three from five, one false. Then something from dark, something from land, something from else. It was a lot of weird things. Something like that.
Well, I'm going to send you out to
Okay.
Vulta.
Vulta again. Okay.
Yes,
Well, it
for
took me
he
a
is the
while.
linchpin of this entire thing. I can feel it in my bones.
Okay.
such as
No
both.
pressure here.
But it's a long walk, you know. So
Ah. We shall call upon the aid of Sharif.
Oh, he's going to help me?
And Nefketel takes like this small crystal that accidentally was left behind after being smacked into his head. Unusual. Sharif uses these. There. And about 2 minutes later, the figure cloaked in his white robe arrives again, going like, "Yes, what do you still require of me?"
The first time I see you today. Don't mess with my mind, Stone Melder. You must take the crocodile to Shademark.
Oh, okay. And he snaps his fingers, and like this hole opens up underneath you, and you fall through. And you have this strange sensation that you're not really falling, but more sliding somewhere. And before you can actually really panic about being in complete darkness and apparently moving, you pop out of the ground in front of the old temple in Shademark.
Alright.
Wait. I look at my small emblem that I used before for searching for Vulta. Does it still work?
Yeah. He's quite nearby, actually.
Tab it. Work thingy.
And following the directions that it gives you, you encounter the party. They look a bit damaged. Looks like they've been in a fight.
Okay. I look at Vulta. Vulta, are you alright? You look a little bit beaten.
Smack. Yes,
Smacked.
my tactic didn't work this time. I was surprised, ambushed. So they
Oh.
used my tactics against me.
Oh, I look at Tario. Tario!
Yeah, I slapped him around. I was doing fine.
That's good. I see you're doing good. Well, the thing is, if I'm not around, you should protect Vulta a little bit. Like, he's a little bit weak. He can't take the hits so good like we do.
Yeah, I only have one battle axe, Big C.
Yeah, I'm sorry, man. Well, Vulta,
Yes.
let me think. I know what has happened with the meat thingy. It's a special meat thingy. And then
Like the special of the empty net, or
no, for the one we took from the ship. Remember?
yeah,
I brought it to Yafkatl. And
you
then
licked it. Yes.
yeah, it wasn't good. And then he was throwing around with stones, and then he asked for help, and then this weird man entered. He seemed strong, floated on stones, something with stones. But he was important for the shaman chief. And then the shaman chief was saying something this way. Let me think. And you see Xantharot like really thinking really hard. Okay.
Okay, if you want, you can roll an intelligence check.
Oh.
If you go over 12, I will just read it out loud again.
Okay.
Don't hurt yourself.
I'm gonna hurt
Big Z,
myself.
are you okay?
No.
You look in pain.
4!
Sorry, dude, you're on your own.
So it's 3 from 5, 1 false, 1 angels, 1 is dark, 1 is from a land, old land. Oh wait, that's only 3. I think there was something else as well. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But it's 3 from 5, 1 false, 1 is angels, 1 is dark, and 1 is from land. And then there probably are 2 others, but I don't know what it was. But it sounded really important. I need to think about it again.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I should have written it down, but the Yovkotl suddenly start bursting it out to me. I have no clue what it was.
Yeah, stoning, yes. Is this something that has to do with the planewalkers we met? The like Isa and Arcadis and the others? And
I think
one
so.
has fallen? Perhaps the stolen, because the temple of the Orzhov, there were things stolen from the temple. Artifacts. Perhaps somebody is trying to release the beast that was hidden. The Nephilim? So there are some places here around Shademirk, portals, I think Isa said, that are connected to the other worlds, like Ulgrota, and I'm looking at Sorval because perhaps he knows more. Sorval, can you help me with this? Because I recognize some things in this gibberish, but I'm not quite sure.
But this entire time you see that Sorval is looking around, searching for something, not really paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah, and I'm like Sorval, and I snap my lizard fingers.
What?
Which he has a spare pair of that, just like.
If I'm not, I believe your medal was lost. Yes, but didn't you say you could use some other things to cast spells?
Yes,
So
of course, I can use other things to cast spells, but it was my holy symbol.
yeah,
I'm not supposed to lose that.
I understand your connection to your how do I say this, religious thingamajings. I also, and I take out the statue I made of Arcadis. I also carry this around. Didn't get stolen, and I put it back in. And perhaps we should help you with retrieving your medal, and perhaps we should look for planeswalkers, portals, those kind of things.
We have to look for them anyway because we need to find those things that were stolen.
Yeah. I will help you because I know you will always help me in times of need.
Hashtag meat shield.
I just roll my eyes. I'm like, yeah, sure. I will help you whenever it's necessary.
Yeah. Perhaps we can meet your, what's his name? Jared?
Oh,
In the
Jared
meantime?
Cartelian.
Yeah.
Well, I don't think we will be able to meet him that easily. I think he's on another plane. So, but what was it you wanted to ask?
Perhaps you can help us with. They mentioned angels. Did we see a planewalker angel?
Well, maybe.
And if I'm not mistaken, you are an angel, yes? And I try to look at wings.
No, I have the blessing of angels.
Oh.
They have blessed me. I'm not an angel. Oh, imagine
Oh.
that, me being an angel.
Yeah, no, not happening.
Well, I've seen wings.
Yeah,
Yes,
but
that was their blessing.
demons also have wings. Remember?
And
Oh,
They were feathered wings.
so that is what
I-
those wings were. I thought you were just a bird by.
I point.
glare at
I point. I
Mario
point. At,
and
I point at Big Z and
Ron.
I nod.
It's good that I'm not allowed to injure either of you. Like I would be able to do it anyway, so
Volta is like, hey, you chose to follow the law. Eh?
I look at Torval,
true.
I look at Tario. Wait, he thinks he can hurt us?
I have a shit-eating
I
grin.
wouldn't be able to anyway. Fuck. Fine. I'll find. I'm sure we'll be able to.
I look at Iskren and I ask Iskren, do you know something about it was something, yeah, the tree that falls from 5, and it was something about
The 3 or the 3?
three thingies.
Like 3, okay, 3 fall away from 5. Okay.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think
The 3 fall away from 5.
no. It's something. It's 3 from 5 and
Yeah.
1 falls.
3
And he
from
talked up.
5.
He talked about 5 things. One is
Yeah.
angels.
Yes.
One is dark,
Mhm.
and one is about an old or ancient land. But I forgot the other 2.
Well,
Urgrota?
I'm when you tell me this, I'm seeing a connection with the 5 elements, the 5 sources of magic in our world, the 5 sources of mana. Angels would be white magic, demons would be black, land would be green. So what you're missing is probably fire and
Plains.
water.
Oh, water.
Yes.
Maybe, but doesn't that
So-
also sound like the
No, wait, those
skills?
abominations, weren't they created by 3 sources of magic or something? Or am I confusing this with the lore I know about something else? Shall I do an arcana check or something to see if I remember?
Sure.
Or religion? I don't know.
What do you want to know?
If this thing I'm saying about the aberrations, the abominations, those Nephilim thing,
Mm-hmm.
that they were made of 3 sources of magic? Is that a thing I don't know? I have to think I read it somewhere, or did you tell me?
I think I told even when we were
Ah.
jabbering on about, but I think they're 4-color creatures.
Ah, there's 4 color. Yeah, you're right. I mean, I guess.
But the thing in lore is that Nephilim were extremely powerful, old, godlike beings that only existed to serve a mysterious purpose that nobody knew about.
Okay. Okay, but so the 5
Usually destruction.
the 5 things that he mentions makes me think about the 5 sources of mana, and then
Mhm.
you say 3 came from 5. So does all this gibberish that Xanthrop tells me remind me of anything?
Well, first off, you are well versed in the art of language,
Mm-hmm.
and you have heard of the concept of a homonym.
Homonym.
Words that sound like the same word, but are written
Alright.
differently.
Okay.
Because there is false, double LS,
There is also a waterfall. Ah, no. Oh,
there
sorry.
is also false LSE.
Ah, yeah. Like, not true. Okay. If
With
3 falls-
The limited information you get,
Yeah.
that is something you would pick out as obvious when someone starts zoning out and speaking words of prophecy.
Yes, but I mean, his words of prophecy weren't very clear. I mean, all we got is some
Mhm.
partial.
All you have is what Xanthrop managed to remember and bring to you guys.
Sandro, did you not write? No, okay, that's right.
Well, for one,
Xandrot, can you write?
no,
That's what I thought.
I cannot. They never taught me.
You know,
They
you know what I
just
think?
gave me-
You know what I think, Yorit? That I had a problem with audio for the stream in the beginning, so probably when I go back and rewatch the stream, the thing will not be there. Fuck.
Well, that's gonna be a big rip. I will allow.
The thing is,
An intelligence check to Xanter.
me as Anthony, I do remember most of it, but
Mhm.
the big Z would not.
I will allow you to add 8 more words to what you have.
Alright.
8 more words.
8
Because
more.
the worst thing is, I actually sent him this text on Discord.
That is why I don't want to read it all at once. So okay.
Okay.
The things I extra remember is okay.
Yeah.
3 from 5, 1 falls.
Okay.
I know he said this twice.
We had that. Yeah.
And then 1 is angels,
Yeah.
1 is dark,
Yeah.
and 1 is ancient land. That is what I already said.
And weird things you also said.
Yes. He was just talking weird things.
Ah, he was talking with things, so I will scrap that.
Okay.
Okay.
1 is spirits, and 1 is fae. So those are the other 2. And then he also said something. 5 to 2. Unleashed.
Very well
is-
done, Tarot. This is all
That
very
is
clear
all I
to me
can
now.
remember.
Yes.
Ah,
Well, it's a lot better than what you had.
Okay.
Can I smash-
Let's focus to the task at hand. So what we just realized. So we just recently knew about this Nephilim thing, and what does this all have to do with it? I mean,
Well, there are 5 seals that seal the Nephilim,
all right.
and at least 3 of the seals or the items that represent the seals that we know are stolen.
All right. So we still have to protect the last 2 of them.
Possibly 1 is already broken. Remember when when we escaped with the airship?
Yeah.
There was a crack.
Yeah.
I now think that's the breaking of one of the seals.
Okay. So last seal. And then we're like Fubar.
Or we go and find the ones that are stolen.
True.
then we can finally find something big.
Wait, fight big?
Yeah.
Fight something big? I like.
Bigger than you, Zentrot.
Oh, I like.
Yeah, we
it a
should,
lot.
take advantage
Challenge.
of the fact that Xantarot is here. All right. Yes, but where to?
Is it mines? Wasn't
Did-
Oh
that
yeah,
the
we are going to
destination?
the Izzet mines, right? Yeah. Yeah, now it's coming back to me. Yeah. Yeah, we should do that. Say, did a few days go by between last time and today?
Nope.
It's
This
just
is literally, he just teleport, because he was
Yeah.
on the back row for a bit.
yeah.
Let's make figurehead of the party the leader of the party for now.
All right.
Okay.
Right. So, what are you guys going to do?
And why were we going to these mines, Sorval?
We had the information that the Izzet mines were somehow connected to a gateway to a different plane. What was the name of the plane or the person? I forgot.
To Ulgrata.
Yeah,
Oh yes, Ulgro. Oh, okay. Now it's all coming back. All right. Okay, I think if we are going to Ulgrota, we will need a guide, or at least
Yes, but
some sort of
Don't
connection.
we have to make sure that the Nephilim doesn't escape here first? I mean, as much as I want to go there, it wouldn't be good if we return here and everything is gone here because there's a Nephilim walking around.
True, but I think in Ulgrota we will find some powerful allies.
Still wouldn't save the town.
The GM is smiling. I'm worried.
No.
It's because he's happy.
Yes, I like it when my players interact and I don't have to do anything.
I'm still worried.
do we know which of the
Seals.
which is the last seal, which is the last thing we have to protect? Because
We don't know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying,
going to
Sorval.
be-
Like, what you're saying is correct, but do you also have a direction?
There were tracks at the temple that we could follow.
Oh, then let's
Yeah,
follow
but
them.
we were following them, but well, they teleported, so I think the
Ah.
tracks are pretty dead.
Did it teleport, or did
The
we
mon-
just
the
go
monster-
after?
The
No, no.
monster we were fighting after we followed the tracks teleported away.
No. That wasn't the monster we were fighting. The monster that we were fighting ambushed us while we were going back after meeting Isha.
No,
Who
were
we
following.
ran after because she was looking at us and we thought that she had something to do with.
No, we were following the tracks and then we got ambushed.
No, we were going back to the temple if I'm not mistaken.
No, we were following the tracks.
Okay, I mean,
Pretty sure.
these tracks are dead at the end. Like
Okay.
they
Yeah,
stop.
That's-
were
that's
we
the question.
following the tracks or were we just returning to the temple?
You had looked at the tracks, but you had seen that the creature had disappeared into thin air.
Yeah, but that was the
But
creature that
when you
attacked.
came from the temple, you deviated from the tracks from the temple attackers because Taurio saw Issa.
Yes, but we didn't go back to the tracks, right?
perhaps we should do that. Then.
Okay, let's do that. Since we are
That's
here,
what I
let's do that.
That's what I meant to go
Good
back
plan.
and follow
And
those
also,
tracks.
you know, Xantarot is a hunter, so maybe he can
Give me a
give you a hand while looking for traps, looking for tracks.
Alrighty.
I'm sure Ulgrata will be waiting for at least one more day.
Absolutely, absolutely. Also because while we go there, I have a lore question, DM.
Yes.
How is it viewed in Ravnica in general and in Shademark specifically? The use of mindless undead as servants.
Shademerk specifically, you haven't seen that many around.
But there are some.
Yeah, it's use if you can get your hands on them. They don't complain
They
about
don't
having
complain.
to
Okay.
work.
So second question would be
But the
No.
Orzhov are somewhat iffy about it because
really?
you know, like paying off your debts in debt is all good and well, but that's better done in spirit than in physical form. And for all the other things, you have thralls.
It's the mindless part they're iffy about, not the undead part.
Don't Orzhov like regularly use mindless undead as servants?
Yes and no. It hinges on how many Golgari are in the neighborhood, because Golgari do the entire zombie claim thing, and it's better to have servants that you can fully trust, which thralls are better at.
Are you saying that by using a mindless undead I could piss off some Golgari?
Moderately, yes.
And Edda is a Golgari, right?
But they could also take over your mindless undead.
They can certainly try. Okay. Then second
Can
question.
you store meat like this?
Hmm?
Can you store meat like this?
Yes, but making it an undead
Yeah, it doesn't
doesn't
stop the-
necessarily preserve
No.
the meat.
No.
You can store it, it can walk with you as
Yeah.
you're going somewhere, and you will always have a snack handy.
Uh-huh.
It's just that after a while your snack will get bad because you haven't wrapped it.
It's takeout.
We can keep him with us for eating, and he walks on his own.
Okay, in fact, meta, out of this discussion, I could actually preserve your meat in this way, Wolfda, because if you have a fresh corpse, I could animate it, and then I could cast gentle repose on him, so his body will not start to decompose. So we can... It's like...
Meat on a skeleton.
That's it.
Like you hear this in the background. Fulta excited.
No, that's it. How would one go about acquiring a legal corpse?
by stabbing someone to
By
death.
stabbing someone to death.
That
Okay,
would
very well.
be making a legal corpse.
That would be making illegal. Okay, very well.
I can help you
It
with that.
would be
Yeah.
illegal to do it, but the corpse would be legally a
no,
corpse.
that's what I'm saying. So yeah. Okay, very well. So yeah, that's good. That's all I want to know. That's fine.
Okay.
Thanks.
Like,
Let's find some lawbreakers.
Yay!
well,
Yes,
there
I
are
start-
some thieves that we're following.
Yes, I start a bit to inception in my party, something like law should be a bit harsher. Minor crime, minor crimes should be the punishment should
Death.
be considerate with the crime. Like if you say a dirty word, that. No, okay, that's fine. So.
Okay.
Back in character,
Yeah.
I was like, okay, let's follow the tracks.
Okay. So we go back to the temple and we try to locate the tracks again.
Yeah, we don't have to go entirely back to the temple, just where we wandered off. But I thought we were still following the tracks after we left the
No,
meeting.
we were going back to the temple to follow the tracks. Then we were ambushed by that creature.
Ah, okay.
That creature we did follow a bit. That teleported away.
Okay, back to the tracks it is.
Okay. So, you return to the temple.
Yes.
Have you informed Xantaros of your plans?
We we talk about it when we're walking back,
I mean,
or at least
Oh.
I talk about what I know. But
I mean, Xantar doesn't need to be informed. He will just follow mindlessly around, right?
we're looking for potential targets to smash. They stole some shit. We're tracking them.
Are they bipedal, walking on fours? Are
Some
they
of them
floaty?
are bipedal. Some are more.
When we get to the
Hexapedal.
when we get to the tracks, we just point them out.
Okay.
Okay.
They were the spider-like tracks, right?
Were
The-
there also tracks
Oh.
of humans? Of cultists?
The thing is, humans are slightly hard to track over cobblestones.
Yeah.
Right.
But they were the pitted tracks
Yeah.
of the spider-like thingy we encountered before.
Yes.
I also saw the spider thingies.
Yeah, I think we saw those.
I remember those.
You saw one of them at the empty net when you
Yes.
went to pick up Volta from Wallflower's darling embrace.
That's what we're tracking. Not the elephant, the spider.
Okay.
Okay.
Makes it more difficult not being the elephant.
I tried to figure out where the spider went last time, so I can't promise anything. But I will try. And I will try to track.
Who has the best tracking of us?
Not me, probably.
What's tracking? Is that survival?
Yeah, that's survival.
I have a +3. I don't know what the rest has.
3+5.
Okay, so we assist Santa.
Hey, I told you Xantrot was our man.
I have survival 5.
I'm proud of you.
Look
Yeah,
at
but we know how you roll, so we
Look at
support Santa.
our lizard people.
So, by the way, the entire time, my mood isn't good. Just so you know.
What is going on?
Sorval's grumbling, throwing rocks at goblins.
Don't
No,
worry,
not-
Sarval. We will find your symbol back. I'm sure.
Can I try and make one out of bone to try and cheer him up?
Stop trying to bone Sorval.
It's on my to-do list.
He's trying to throw him a bone.
DM, do I roll survival?
Yes, please. And you get assistance from Volta, I guess? Or are you going to be boning?
Okay, no, I'm going to assist him.
Is that an advantage?
That's an
Yes.
advantage.
21.
Nice.
You didn't
Okay.
need it, but
what you notice is that the tracks lead out of town.
Uh-huh.
Mm.
I am looking about, check them, take some distance. I go, Volta, can you see those? They're running out of town.
And
Yeah.
Didn't you spot that before?
Not out of town. So let's follow it. And I go on all fours and I sniff like lizards do.
But the
Push your
moment we
tongue.
get
Good boy, good boy.
we take a step outside of town, I do look around for undead ambushers and such.
Okay. Make me a perception check, just in general.
Everyone or only Volta?
In this case, Sorval.
Ah, sorry.
Okay. You don't see any undead walking the street with malicious intention.
Very good.
Only the default brains.
They don't have.
Away from you.
You walk past the place where you know the old defunct temple of Arcadius Saboth was.
Mhm.
And the trail does lead you on beyond that. These spider creatures don't apparently teleport away like the one that you fought did. Or maybe they were too encumbered by something. And
They
the
might be
tracks
carrying things.
lead you to the bridge, and just before the bridge, they curve off into the murk.
Okay.
By this
Gods
time,
be damned.
you notice that the sun is
Going down.
reaching the horizon.
Do we see anything of worth from where we're standing? Or is it just murk?
There is murk. You can see some paths, some groves from up where you're standing. It's probably 50, 60 meters down to the murk at this inclination. So you don't really have a detailed view, but those look like they could be decent hiding places.
All right.
And how far away are they?
If you make decent time, half an hour maybe?
Or how much sunlight do we still have left?
You wouldn't want to gamble on that. This
So
is
let's
like this is the time of day where you actively start looking for the bar where you will be drinking tonight.
Yeah, okay, so
We
I
can
look at
do this.
Iskren, like, how are you with spells left?
Out of game, I was under the impression that we passed the level, just like recently.
yeah, we leveled, so I don't know if I had
So I
any
just
or not.
put everything up to the maximum back. So maybe it's better we sleep, then we are not cheating. Huh?
Okay. Yeah, I'm also out of everything.
Yes.
I don't know if
Let's
I
rest
used
for
anything.
tonight,
I don't
and
think
then
so.
we'll start fresh in the morning.
Okay.
Fine. I do. Iskren.
Yes.
Would you be able to find out where the last seal is located?
That is not an easy thing to do. It will require
No.
some investigation work, and I think we should first follow what information we have, and then go wander aimlessly about town looking for something.
Yeah, I do have a
Isn't-
few
isn't
sources
this-
I can.
That was a way to
Isn't
say
this
no.
Isn't this a question we can push up the Boros hierarchy?
Maybe also. Is this like common knowledge about these seals and stuff like that?
It is something that concerns the security of the of Ravnica, so it
That's
might
true.
be a good point to
Yeah.
Inform
Captain
the board of
Alexander
garrison.
might know about this. About this.
Sure.
I would go up to our ship en use the portal, hoe noem je dat? Het ding voor te communiceren. De portal waarbij dat ze bepaalde, dat we zo shamanen kunnen oproepen en wat nog allemaal. Kunnen we dat gebruiken? Of is dat nog altijd kapot?
The summoning circle?
De summoning circle, ja. Maar ik kon niet meer
Oh.
dat woord noemen.
Welke summoning circle?
Die van, we kunnen oftewel gaan naar het huis, naar onze secret hideout, om daar te overnachten. Oftewel kunnen we naar our ship gaan. Er was er een, maar die was uitgeveegd, denk ik. Als ik mij niet vergis, was OJ die aan het repareren.
OJ was repairing the ship.
I thought he was cleaning it up.
Ja,
The oranges.
And also, it's OJ.
Yeah, so it could be both. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we told him to stay away from the summoning circle when we heard he was cleaning.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So if all was good and well, he did not touch it.
He might be growing oranges there now.
Yeah.
Uh,
So perhaps we should go to our secret hideout so I can try and communicate with somebody I know. Perhaps he knows
Sure.
which way to go.
it's
Every
rather
idea
nearby,
is good,
right?
yeah.
Well, you can do that. Just take some of our group with you, and we can report to the boros.
Mhm.
I look at the sky. I'm like, do we have enough time to go there? DM?
We're not
You
that far out of the city, so I think.
Have enough time to go there. But the trip to Night Street is 3 hours and a half from here.
And
The trip to the Boros Tower, to the Fogger, it's probably, depending on how safe you want to be, an hour to an hour and a half. Boros
Yeah.
Barracks is gonna take you 3 hours.
Yeah. And it's also Captain Alexander is probably not going to be on duty anymore.
No, but we can still put convey the message in the tower to whoever who is on duty and just push it
I
up the chain.
think this is something we really should talk to Captain Alexander ourselves.
so we
Okay.
wait a day, and tomorrow we shall follow them. But what about the tracks? Are they're going to get cold?
And Yori, does it really take that much longer if we take a carriage once we're inside the city to get to the headquarters or the barracks? Sorry?
If you take a carriage, that really reduces your time. Then you'll probably get to the HQ in half an hour.
Yeah, I think that's the best plan for me and Sorval. I think
So
if Sorval agrees.
So what are we gonna do? Are we going to try and contact the other shaman, or is there somebody of the Orzhov who knows more, Iskrin?
I think we should all try whatever it is that we can do, you know? So you check with your shaman, I will check with the Orzo, the guys check with the Boros, and you know, let's take a day to try and find information, everybody from his respective sources, and then we meet back here and we see what we found out.
Do we meet at the Fogger and take our ship, or do we meet here?
Let's meet at the Fogger.
At the somewhere before noon?
Sure. Good.
Somewhere before noon.
I hope we have
Accurate
been able
time.
to talk to.
Around noon. Like that.
I hope we've been able to talk to Captain Alexander by then. But for now, let's go and see if we find him in the.
Yeah, so
HQ.
hope at earliest convenience meet at the tower. before noon or noonish.
Okay, so who's going where with whom?
I'm going with Dario to HQ, I guess.
I will go to the orders of people myself. Who
And
are
I
the
will-
orders of people here?
So
I am
probably-
the orders of people here.
yeah, it's
Prime-
Gellan is Orzov.
Yeah, Dylan is a fucking idiot.
So, Ishbrin,
Welgar
shouldn't
is
you-
Orzov.
Oh yeah, Welgar.
That's
Yeah,
not-
yeah. Welgar looked a bit more. Yeah, I go to Welgar.
Those are the
Ishbrin,
ones you know.
Shouldn't you try to keep safe? There was an attack on your life not so long ago.
Yeah, I have Xantarot with me, right?
I think
Yeah, you will take Sentinel. I will go into stealth to our secret hideout.
Yes.
Okay.
Xantarot,
So, let's-
Xantarot, look up. Look down. That's a yes. Okay, let's go.
Splitting up the party will never go wrong.
That's inspiration, Fausto.
Hey!
That's like proper Orzov manipulation. That takes years to master.
I'm not even
Alright.
gonna question that. I
Alright.
just follow Iskrin at this point.
This is a perfect logical order. Vulta is going to die anyway, so might as well.
Nice knowing you, Vulta.
God
Wait,
damn it.
what?
And 20 minutes after I'm following Iskrin, I'm like, can I be protecting Volta? Whatever. Whatever.
Well, you see, Vulta has a job, which is to protect me. And since Vulta now is busy, it falls to you, as protector of Vulta, to protect me.
Wait, Volta was protecting you?
Yes, he was.
No wonder people are taking your life so easily.
Point taken, Xantarot, and you have now raised in the hierarchy of my protectors. Know that.
If I'm not mistaken, he's still alive.
I do still breathe, yes.
You save 100 of the people, 100% of the people you don't kill.
Okay.
If I'm not mistaken, there were two people who were actually supposedly to guard Iskrin.
Rollo in the background. I'm working on my wood.
At least it's not his boner.
Oh.
Nee, dat is Vulta.
I know.
Oké. Dus, wie wil er beginnen? Team Taurio Sorval, Team
yeah,
Iskrin
sure.
Xantarot of Team Vulta on his lonesome?
Let us start. We are the first on your list, so
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. So you guys hail a coach once you're in town?
yes. We look. Is it OJ?
It's not OJ, no.
Okay. Else I would have told him to go back to the ship.
That's the bigger goat. Oh, force of habit.
No, driver, we don't need to be here this time. Bring us to the barracks, please.
Oh, barracks, yes.
Are we sure?
Yes, Dario, we're sure.
Dang it.
Alrighty, arriving at the barracks. Let's see.
The guards. Is there anyone I recognize?
Looking it over to see which one you have met. Ah, yes. There's one that you recognize. You haven't had that frequent interactions with her, but
Yeah.
you have had interactions with her because you found her looking at Volta as you were at the Wicker Goat.
Mm.
It's a female Viashino going by the name Trito.
Try to.
She's a Wojek Corporal. So she stands on guard. You don't see any obvious weapons on her. She has the traditional Wojek staff. And pretty elaborate white red cape. And some golden plate to go with it. And she looks you up and down and goes like,
Out so late today?
Yes, we were investigating the what's it called again?
A theft.
The theft from the old temple.
Was it your black companion?
No, it was not him.
Oh, it is unusual to see one of our kind being so ashen. It troubles me.
Well, if you want, I can introduce you to him.
It troubles me, and I don't know if I have to kill him.
I would not recommend killing him because he's one that I like to fight with, that I like to
Oh.
have with me. He's very good at stealthing and such.
So
Um,
he's a sneak.
Yes,
He has
That
skills.
is a bad thing, Sorfal.
I know,
Depends-
We're
but
depends who
supposed to
utilizes
arrest sneaks. They tend to be thieves.
yes, but this one isn't a thief as long as we keep our eye on him.
Ah, so you are his guard mother.
Something
Yes, he
like
is.
that.
Yes,
You
he
rise in my
is.
respect, guard mother Sorfal.
Thank you.
Dario is trying not to snicker in the background.
I help elbow Dario.
Oh,
I know you don't feel that.
Daurio, thank you for the delicious drinks you made last time.
Yeah, well, you're welcome. More is coming.
Always
I'll be-
glad to hear that.
Yeah, I'll be trying some new experiments. So is
Oh.
the head lizard still up and running, or is he done with the shift?
You see that this figurative speech causes mild short-circuiting in the mind of Trito. A head lizard?
He means
We don't-
Captain Alexander.
Oh! I don't think he's working anymore.
Yeah, I figured as much.
But you
Alright.
can come in and you can always speak with some of the other people in here.
Or we can just go to our bed and wait until Captain Alexander is available.
That sounds like very dull.
Yes, it is.
Joris Lordcheck, is het mogelijk om een meeting request te doen?
Voor zover je weet wel, ja.
Ja, oké, zodra dat we binnen zijn, wil je het dan ook regelen dat we 's morgens vroeg, zo vroeg mogelijk binnen kunnen.
Het moment dat je bij de desk zei voor je meeting request in te dienen, hoort een beetje commotie aan de deur.
Aan welke deur?
De grote poort van het gebouw.
I'll look over and see what I can see. Is it in visual
Er
range?
staat een redelijk statige, gevleugelde persoon aan de poort.
Is het verder?
Nee. Nee, verder zou je herkennen, want
Daar
die
ben ik
heeft vurig haar. Deze engel heeft geen haar. Draagt ook donkere kleren, als in zwart, leer. En waar een Fireman Angel meestal een zwaard heeft of zo, heeft deze engel een gigantische zeis bij.
Dus meer Orzhov related dan.
Het lijkt wel zo, ja.
Oké.
I look at Tyrone like, we should probably go and see what's going on.
Darius
Angel
dies,
already
but
reported.
not.
Oké.
So I suppose.
Het moment dat jullie in de buurt van de poort komen, zie je de engel redelijk empathisch wijzen naar jullie en Trito gaat heel braafjes opzij, want die weet wel beter dan tegen een engel in te gaan. En met een paar vleugelslagen staat er een toch wel redelijk stevig figuur voor jullie.
Is het mannelijk
I
of
take a
vrouwelijk?
bow.
Het is een
Wauw.
vrouwelijk figuur,
Maar kaal.
maar kaal en grote zwarte vleugels.
Oké. Ja, ik
And
geef
she
ook
goes like, In Celestial? Does either of you speak that?
Let me
I
check.
speak that if I'm not mistaken.
I do not. I speak Goblin.
Celestial, yes, one of my languages.
So in Celestial, she says, "Greetings, Sorval. You
Greetings.
are under the guidance of the one known as Feather?
Yes.
Good.
I also sent her a message for the meeting.
She has sent me to you, for she cannot leave her post at the moment. I am an old friend of hers.
Oh,
They call me Atra.
Atra.
I am the collector of debts, punisher of the wicked,
Collector of
and I am
debts.
somewhat familiar with your situation.
Oh, I'm very happy to hear that. To hear that, and I am honored to meet a friend of Feathers.
You realize that there have been several attempts made on the lives of your allies,
Yes,
and that it has fallen to me to thwart these,
I did not
which is an
know.
inconvenience to my duties.
I understand that. I'm very sorry to hear that we are causing an inconvenience to you. Um, recently had a few things happen. We also learned about the Nephilim that has been sealed here. There has been a theft of a few of those seals, it seems. And I have also had a vision calling me to Olgrota by a being called Sarah.
That is the first thing you say that makes sense to my ears. Meanwhile, Taurio, these guys are doing opera. That's just what
Yeah,
they're doing. It's hecka weird, but it's melodic, so it's kind of okay, and you probably want a drink to go with it.
yeah. I know Sorval. He's doing his theatrics again. So yeah,
I am
whatever.
not doing this consciously, by the way. I speak in Celestial without thinking about it. I
Okay.
probably think I'm talking common.
So, you have been contacted by the Lady of Radiance?
Yes, she came to me in a vision.
Mhm.
She said that there's a great evil approaching, and that I have to go to Ilgrota to meet her and face this evil together with my powerful allies.
Okay. Then I do notice that you are not currently in the presence of my ward. How
Um,
has that happened?
um, can I ask who your ward is, or can I presume that that is Ishgrin?
It is Iskren.
At the moment, he has gone and see if he could find any more information about those seals that I mentioned before.
Hmm. And these seals, what are they?
One of them is a sword that apparently belonged to a being called Wanderer.
Ah, the items that were stolen from the old temple.
Yes, it appears that they are seals, sealing away a being called the Nephilim.
Well, the Nephilim I've heard of. They are powerful foes, so I would understand the need to seal them away.
Yes, we might have had its attention on us a few times.
That is
Um,
disturbing.
yes, and also my holy symbol was of Jared Cartelian was stolen, and something tells me it had something to do with that. Because sometimes when we are outside in the shade murk, there is a whisper in
Mhm.
a language I don't know, and it's one time it said that to Jared to the uh, the shadow mage.
Mhm.
So I know that meant Jared Cartelian. But that's probably information you do not require.
It is new information to me.
Okay.
I will think on it.
Okay, of course. Thank you for that.
And meanwhile, do you recall if Iskrin is still in possession of his coin? Of their coin?
As far as
She
I
would use the
know,
correct gender term.
they are still in possession of it. Yes.
Good.
Um,
That's at least one danger you don't have to face.
okay, I'm happy to hear that. Can I ask one question, please?
You just did.
Yes.
Oh, damn.
This is
sorry.
usually something that is queried by currying my favor.
I understand. Then I will keep my question until such a moment has a reason.
Right. I will look forward to punching my dog in the face. I will look forward to the moment that this should come to pass. And then in
Okay.
fluent common, she turns to Tauria and goes like, "Thank you for your patience, Master Minotaur. Alas, I must be off, for my duties call me elsewhere, but it has been a most enlightening conversation with your ally."
Have a nice trip.
And she bids you adieu.
And
Somehow,
as she goes away, I'm like, I'll be sure to keep an eye on Iskren. Try to make your assignment a bit easier.
good. And she spreads her wings and she's off. Apparently, thinking about things already. The inscrutable face of an angel, slightly worried.
Oh shit.
I look at her and I'm like, well, I wasn't able to ask the questions that I wanted, but at least we got to talk to Angel.
Yeah, you see that most of the people in the barracks, which are lighting the walls as you were talking to an angel, are all going like, "Did you see what happened there? Well, I wonder what... That was an Orzhov angel. Why was she talking to... Maybe the Orzhov are trying to get Sorval into a spot so he can run for mayor? Yeah, I don't know. Like, he has this Orzhov person that keeps backing him. It might have something to do with that. Oh no, maybe they're bribing him. Maybe there's bad shit going on. I heard a rumor that he's gonna be like put in place."
When I see them and hear them muttering, I just clap my hands and I talk to the grunts. Back to work, guys. Show's
Oh,
over.
behoove yourself.
Behoove
Ariel,
yourself.
what did you think of what we talked about? I want to hear your opinion about everything.
I heard singing.
But we were just talking, we weren't singing.
Mother
I'm loving angel.
I heard O Fortuna.
Okay.
Okay.
You were probably not paying attention.
Let's skip through to Iskren and Xantarot's adventure.
Right. So we go to the Orzhov Cathedral. Is that a cathedral here? Or is it just...
Roll initiative.
Yay!
It's a cathedral, but it's known as the Old Temple.
The old temple. Okay, very well.
So it's a basilica, to
Okay,
be specific,
that's nice.
for the Orzhov terminology.
That's good. That's good. Okay. So yeah, I would like to speak with Welger at this point.
Okay, he's actually still there, enjoying the prospect of an evening mass, and still looking over some of the repairs being done. And seeing you enter, considering the day he's had, he greets you. Bonsoir.
As a syndic of the Orzhov, might I also participate to the evening mass?
It would be a welcome addition to
Yes.
what we usually serve, sir.
Maybe I could do, a rousing speech.
Well, we would be
sermon.
very interested in that. You have acquired quite the reputation as you are here. I must ask your forgiveness. I have not had the pleasure of making the acquaintance of your large, slightly more thorough companion. I do believe you were with a different lizard last time you arrived here.
You can tell them apart.
It is not that hard. This one is a fine specimen full of muscles and teeth and repelled muscular protection against the world. Whereas the other one was, how shall I say, slightly more of a roguish slant.
You have a keen eye, Welger. You have a keen eye. This is Zantarot.
I look insulted to Iskrin that he thinks that we look similar, and then I nod in appreciation that this fine knows who I am.
Looking at Welgar, it is a Triton. Blue skin, slightly greenish hair, stands about 5'4", 5'5", maybe, so not really tall. And one arm, his right arm, ends at the elbow, and a glowing hand seems to be taking the place where normally the right hand would be.
Fishy does.
I bid you, of course, welcome in my church. It is a small place, and we were recently ransacked by violent intruders. But this does not stop us from providing the service to the community that we always do. If by any kind of unfortunate accident you would have some coins to spare, we could put these to use to help people by their daily needs, like the poor people in Shademar. Sometimes they need the bread, or they need things so they can consume, imbibe water, and those very basic needs. Buy blankets, buy maybe a puppet for their child. This is the things that we take the donations from the people for.
Yes.
So if you would come into some money, kind sir Zantaroth, it would be very much welcomed to our halls, so that we can spread your name among the people as well.
I mean, at this point, Iskren is feeling like someone is making a move on his girlfriend. Like, I'm right here. If somebody has to take money from this person, that's me. I brought it in. Okay, but so I look at Welga. I said, "You're a very brave man, Triton." And but at this moment, we're not here for donations. Well, apart from the fact that, as usual, we are donating our assistance to the population of Shademark for very little recompense, which we are not seeking, of course. All we need is the well-being of this city. But we do require your assistance, Welger.
And what kind of aid do you require?
Welger, are you, how shall I say, considered a sage of any kind? Do you have a field of speciality that...
I am quite learned in the ways of religion. I am a capable combatant, though my current state belies that.
Yes. And you do see that Welgar does appear to be badly injured.
Yeah, that is why I look a little bit weird at him, because he says he's a fighter, but he's missing one arm.
Yes, the arm, that was an accident from a long time ago. The other wounds, as you might have heard from the people, was when a gang of demons assaulted our temple.
Oh. So
Sadly enough, there were only 3 of us, and there were probably 15 of them.
they bit off your arm?
No, that was an accident from long before, back in my adventuring days.
Fap till your drop.
Is there a place we can talk in private?
Bien sûr, there is the sanctum. You can also go to the catacombs for...
Yes, I think the catacombs will be perfect. Have the ghosts returned?
Iskrin, what's a catacomb?
A catacomb is a place where the sun cannot blind your eyes.
Okay. Is it big?
Can
I stand in there?
I think you can, yeah. You know, especially the Orzov have a special care for their catacombs.
You see a very narrow, winding staircase going down into the catacombs.
Then again,
So for a moment, you worry a little, but sideways you can squeeze through.
yep,
A catacomb is underground?
yes, of course. We come from the earth, we return to the earth, and eventually, while we're on our way there, we pass by.
Well, I come from the muck, not from the earth.
Well, if you could cross these walls, you would be in the muck. In fact, you are
Okay.
now inside the muck, but you're able to breathe and leave.
Okay, and I'll try to squeeze down into the catacombs.
Entering the catacombs, there are a few guardian spirits reinstated, but it's not the full complement that you would expect from a vault. Then again, this vault was plundered, so it'll take a while before the Ghost Council deems it worthy of full protection again. Especially considering the previous protection was dispelled. That probably irked them a lot.
I can
There are
imagine.
spirits there?
Roll me a willpower check.
Oh shit.
What's this willpower you talk about?
Yeah.
Wisdom saving throw?
That's the one.
21.
Oh,
Hey!
You're very certain that there are ghosts here, but they have no grasp on your strong mental fortitude.
Okay. If
You
I
have
see
Solid as a rock.
So, Velgar leads you further down and into one of the vaults, closes the door, and goes like, "So, what is this private matter you still need to speak about?"
So, Welger, you are aware that what they stole from these vaults is of great importance, right?
I do believe so, otherwise you would not store it in the vaults.
Yes.
Um,
And clearly, they didn't just come here to look for some loot. They very specifically wanted to take that item.
the 3 items that were taken, yes, and well, the other enchanted. There were some enchanted weapons that they
Yes.
also stole.
Yes. Now, we need to not only find these culprits, but to stop them before they can enact their nefarious plan.
Which nefarious plan would that be?
Do you have knowledge of the Nephilim?
I have known of them. There is one buried underneath the standing stones. Is that
Yes.
much I know?
I am afraid that they are trying to free that creature.
That would be hard, because it is, of course, watched over by the Wanderer, who will protect us in case something goes wrong.
Is watched over by?
The Wanderer. The
Well,
one that this temple is dedicated to.
You know, the Wanderer, as his name implies, may not be here. So, before we blindly trust in the Wanderer...
I hear that you have a small crisis of faith. But do not worry, the Wanderer is always with us. That is why we have this temple. We make our donations, and the Wanderer hears our prayers.
Yes. Then again, in the same way the Wanderer protects us, we need to help him and show ourselves worthy of his protection.
This is true.
So we should probably help him out a bit.
Which you can do by aiding the funding of the large-scale refurbishments of the temple, including more potential Knights of Obligation that we can put outside in order to deter further ravening barbarians.
Were many
No
people
offense meant.
were many people killed during this attack?
No.
Oh, okay. Not even-
Some townsfolk probably died. One of our knights got badly injured. I got badly injured.
Well, that said, is that the only thing you know about the Nephilim? That one is buried
I know
here?
of the other ones. There was the Dungrud Nephilim, which was situated near Vitugazi, I think, and it was slain
But do you know
eventually
about the
by a
seals?
group of heroes.
The seals that are keeping these Nephilim imprisoned.
I do not think so.
You do not
You
think
can roll me a persuasion check, Iskren.
Sure. Oh. Yay.
No, it is something that I have not heard about. I'm sorry. If you
Insight
know
check.
more about it, you can, of course, try to
I try to understand
inform me of
if
that.
he's honest or if he's hiding something.
Lying through his teeth.
Very well. So I look at him and I say, Welger, you can trust me. But most importantly, you do not need to fear me. Then I lower my voice a bit. Yet. Then I just so slightly look in the direction of Xantaroth. And I say, we're just having a very, very amicable conversation down in the catacombs, in a place where there is only you, me, and Xantaroth.
And of course, reinstated guardian spirits.
Yes, which I'm sure what they want is to have their wealth returned, which is what we're trying to do here. So the more you can tell me, the easier it will be for me to return the stolen loot. So I'm going to ask you again, and I hope that in these few seconds your memory has been, how can I say, jolted a bit.
I flex my muscles while he says that. Just a bit.
Bodybuilder style?
Yeah. Do you know
Just a bit.
of these seals that are keeping the Nephilim imprisoned? With a veiled threat of pain and violence coming.
I'll let you do intimidation for
Sure.
that. It normally would be with disadvantage, but I'll give you the 8 of Xantaroth on it, so it's a
Right.
normal roll.
Since I was working towards this, can I put a guidance in it?
Gonna check something real fast.
Sure, I will link it to you. Oop.
You would have to verbally cast it.
Yeah,
It's
like, you know.
verbal and somatic, so you would have to say something to bless yourself and make a hand gesture to do
Okay,
so.
then I will just
And
do it.
Welgar would put like
No problem.
one and one together there.
I will just intimidate them.
Okay. He seems taken aback a little and ponders the weight that your words carry.
Yes. I will add just one thing. I will say, let's give each other a hand, as long as we still have one.
Oh.
You do not have much to worry about there. You still have two.
I do.
Basically, I am aware that there were maybe a few entities that aided the Wanderer in capturing the Nephilim that is under the Standing Stones. These all contributed an item in which they sealed the power of their home world. Combining these powers somehow keeps the lock in place and keeps Shademark safe from further disasters at the hand of the gnashing agony Nephilim.
Yes. I'm afraid that 4 of those seals are either already broken, stolen, or lost. So we need to protect the 5th one. And I need to know where it is. So where is it?
Oké, dat valt verdacht goed mee. Welgar points at your coin.
I see. Okay, I have a slight shiver, and then I say, and how do you know this?
It is what they call a divine inspiration.
Welgar. Things are going to change here in Shademark, and I am telling you, you want to be on the right side of this change. So tell me, how do you know this?
One cannot be in my profession for a long time until one learns a certain pattern that these items emit, that they put forth. There is a constant stream of power that flows into your coin. You must have noticed this.
I have.
That power is one of the things that empowers the seal.
What do you think? How many people know this? Like,
I would not know.
I mean, apart from you, and of
I have
course,
noticed it most with the sword that the statue was carrying down here. It was a very clear focus of white magic, like yours is a very clear focus of black magic.
very well then. Good.
Alrighty, so I'm gonna leave you guys for a second so that Philip doesn't lose his mind of boredom.
Yeah, go for it. Actually, I'm finished. I mean,
Oh, okay.
I will thank him for his service, and I would say I will not forget. what
Feel
you-
free to leave a donation as you exit the basilica.
I
I
most
don't
certainly
have any
will.
money. I don't have any money, but
Don't
I
worry.
take out a second merkfish and I will put it in the tray and I will leave.
I will.
Steeds al een week oud, die merkvis.
Oh yes.
Begint al zo'n beetje dat zijn eigen terug te bewegen.
I will leave 20 gold pieces donation.
Oké.
Vergeet niet het zweet weg te deppen van een voorhoofd.
Alright, Zantarot. My extremely valuable life has just reached unimaginable levels of value right now. You must protect me with your life. And we need to speak with the others immediately.
Okay. So
Wait, you need to speak with the others? But Taurio is a male cow.
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, move.
Shit, I didn't get it.
You need
Others.
to speak with the others.
The others.
That is where you milk a cow. An udder.
Oh, right. Okay.
Hashtag dad jokes.
Yeah, that was that.
All right. Moving along.
So Iskren,
Yes.
I don't know
Mm-hmm.
if it was just me,
Yes.
but that guy
Mm-hmm.
smelled a little bit like merkfish.
He smelled fishy.
Yes, that's when people's moods change, also their odor changes. But I'm sure you have experienced this before.
Just a little bit, yeah.
You will experience it more and more. I'm afraid, or happy about it. Or happy about it. We'll see.
In actual terms,
Let's find the others.
Yes.
Yoo-hoo. Vulta,
Yeah.
you are going back to Night Street.
Yes. Shall I roll survival just to keep my odds?
Just to survive.
Yeah, just to survive.
Sure.
Survival?
That you manage to deftly avoid anything that comes your way.
Okay. So, if I'm not mistaken, there was a creature that was guarding our secret hideouts?
Yep.
The flying lizard thing? I greet
hard
it.
to pronounce.
Yeah. I greet it, and I say I have returned, and I enter the building.
You enter the building.
Like this.
Go.
Yep. I go towards the circle. God damn it, stupid internet. Going down. Yep. And I try to summon Timage.
Just gonna check something real quick. Okay. As you arrive, hard to pronounce, actually goes like,
Hello.
image
I-
of Volta, image of you entering the house,
Yeah.
and a happy image.
I greet it. Give it a little bit of meat I have kept inside my pocket.
Ooh, delicious meat.
And I enter and I say, I have some business here. Can you do a lookout for me? If something is coming my way that means harm, warn me.
I can.
Is it that van de muggen of?
Er zitten verdacht weinig insecten rond deze huis.
Okay.
Maar echt verdacht weinig.
Je weet wat de met.
Wat je merkt,
Mhm.
is dat de magic circle op de grond staat.
Ja.
Er is iets anders aan.
Merk ik wat?
Je mocht mij een perception check of een investigation check maken, afhankelijk van hoe hard dat je wilt proberen voor te zien wat er veranderd is.
Ik zou een investigation check willen doen om te zien van wat is er veranderd geweest en kan ik het terug veranderen.
Mhm.
Dat is investigation, hè?
Ja. Oké. Wat er aan het gebeuren is, rondom de randen van die cirkel, die vroeger gewoon uitgesneden waren, als ritual slightly more Ragdosian circle, zijn allemaal kleine paddenstoeltjes aan het groeien.
Paddenstoelen.
En de ster in het midden van uw circle,
Ja.
daar zit precies zo een heel fijne klimop. Well, basically, there's some sort of natural thing going on. There are toadstools growing here, and there's ivy. And if you look really closely, you can make out symbols.
Do I recognize the symbols? Is it something I have seen with the gruel, or perhaps something that Timash was wearing, or? Hello?
No, they appear to be like quite common items. There is a cup, there is a sword, there is a circle, or a ring maybe, and it all gives off a very natural feel. And as you gaze upon it,
Yes.
you hear a voice in your head that you've heard once or twice before, going like,
This can return well to this. All to do is open the portal.
Do I recognize this voice from somewhere? Where did I hear it? Did I hear it inside the Temple of Arcades, or did I hear it?
You heard it a while back.
A while back.
When you were exploring the Grove of Freyalis.
Yes.
And it filled you with a sense of unease, disdain for the civilized nations and people.
So I do not like this voice, right? It's perfect.
It's a voice that is somewhat aligned with your thoughts. It brings you back to a more primitive state, a more logical way of being. But at the same time, it does feel alien to you.
Yes.
Like where with communing with Arcada Sabbath felt very natural, and
this is not. I find it compelling to listen to.
It's
but
compelling but disturbing.
Yeah. So it wants me to open the portal, right? Can I ask who this is? Is this
Basically, it goes, fine. The
Okay.
crystal. Bring the crystal.
bring the crystal?
Shatter the crystal. All will be revealed. Old chains will be broken. And freedom for all.
Can I hunch this is the Nephilim talking, or is this? It's alien to me, right?
It's alien
So-
to you.
Yeah.
You do notice that, for no clear reason,
Yeah.
hard to pronounce, is starting to circle you and is looking very wearily at you.
Yeah. I look at it and what is it? What do you feel? What do you sense?
Something is trying to contact you. It means ill.
With me or with the world?
It means ill.
Hard to pronounce. Do you know if this thing can reach our world through this portal?
This portal leads to my home world.
And what is your home world?
Now that would be telling.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it
And hard to
Urgrot?
pronounce flies away.
I should warn the others. I'm not going to open that without their, how do I say it, presence. And can I do something to lock this portal for now?
What I will do, if I have a moment, let's put it in nice and right. L O.
Well,
Left, east, right, west, and yellow.
so out of character. I think you just spoke to the Nephilim.
So, with your investigation check,
Yeah.
you have noticed that there are letters carved
Mhm.
in the star proper. So one point reads L, another one reads O, another one reads Y, and
Nice.
there's a W, an R, and in the center there's an N.
I know. Out of character.
Wild Norse Smithers!
So this is a portal to the homeworld of, hard to pronounce, called
Yep.
Wildor.
I did it.
No.
I did it.
Chef's kiss, right there.
All right. I'm not sure, but can I have something that Xantrod can track me with, right?
Yep. It's
Can
called
I-
blood.
As long as you have some.
No. I mean the stone. He has something that can track me.
He can actually just track you.
Yeah. Okay.
The tracking device is attuned to you.
Yeah. So if I stay put, he will find me.
He might, yes.
I cannot. All right. I will go upstairs. It's hard to pronounce. Still in the neighborhood, or?
Well, he's flown out and he's looking inside. giggling to himself.
Yeah. Well, is this the door or? Yeah. Just walk out like this. I will give another piece of meat to him, and I say, I will return. Thank you for your service, and guard this place. We shall return.
Okay.
Thank you. And I will try and find, with my tracking skills, Xantarot.
Okay, that's very brave of you. Roll me the survival check.
The curse is broken.
Yeah, you're doing okay. You managed to avoid a couple of brigands, and one rather feral-looking dog that you've encountered its kind before, with slightly flamey results.
Like
You
the
are
Ragnarok?
quite
Yeah.
hellhound,
The hell.
so you're quite happy
Ah.
to not have to do that on your own.
Yeah, but I'm sad because those bones were valuable.
Mm-hmm. And you manage to get all the way back to Shademerk, but it's late at night, and you probably should bed down.
I will go to my favorite sleeping place.
There we
And
go.
I will pay a gold coin to his name again. Moment.
Krebschenker?
Krebschenker, I think. Is it Krebschenker? Yeah.
Yep.
Ah, welcome! It's been a
Ah.
long time, at least a day.
Yeah, it's been a long time. You know what I've come for. Crap.
Yeah,
And I hand over.
But sadly enough, Wallflower's got an evening off today.
Oh, that's too bad.
But don't worry, I still have something good for you. What would you say
Mhm.
to the finest meal served on this side of the counter?
Is it a merc?
Mystery meat.
Is it a merkfish?
It is not.
What is the special?
It is kebab.
Kebab, you say?
Yes, it's like kebab, but worse.
Worse, you say? Do I get broth with it? It's
Sure.
like bread worse.
And you see him go away and come back with dubiously shaved meat in a bit of broth.
All right. And how much is it?
You said you had a gold.
Yes. And is this only the meal or also for the sleeping part?
You can also get the finest of modern conveniences in sleeping comfort.
Called a pellet.
Fine with me, and I pay him a gold, and I will sit down
Mhm.
and feast my.
It is
myself.
indeed quite interesting. You're certain there might be organ meats involved in this, but you've
Pork or
never
pork?
known organ meats to be this foul.
Okay.
So whatever he did with it, it's good that there's broth to wash it down. The modern conveniences are indeed rather modern. He has dried the straw before putting it on the ground.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's a bit stabby, but it's okay for sleeping.
I've had worse as a gruel.
This is quite definitely worth your gold piece.
Yeah. Okay.
And then, for all involved, I guess morning will come around unless Taurio and Sorval are still going to be up to something.
Well,
Is my brewery already moved to the ship? I
By
forgot,
this
sorry.
time, yes, but you still have a decent bit of brewery kit standing around your room in the barracks.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, see what I can do before I get to bed. But I won't do anything extravagant.
I will have told Taru that I don't think we have to talk to Captain Alexander anymore, that we have to go and look for Iskren first thing in the morning.
Okay.
And then I go off to bed.
So the next day comes around. You all wake up at your respective dwellings. In this case, that's gonna be here-ish. Across the street from the Wicker Goat. You didn't accidentally corpsed. What I will ask is, where are you putting Xantaroth up?
We don't have stables?
The clientele at the Green Apricot
What is
is
green
such
apricot
a-
again? Wait a second.
Yeah, or are you going? Are you going back to Gellen's place, which you left with his servant,
Yeah.
saying I can do better than this? Flipping in the birds.
No, green apricot, and so then no stables. But I mean, are my rooms like? Is there? Do I have a carpet?
There's a plate. There's a plate in front of the fireplace.
There's
But he's a lizard. Does it matter? Fire.
entering your apartment. You walk in on an antechamber, which you can use to receive guests. With the round table where you had the entire Boros herd of people come in. There's 6 chairs. There's a cupboard. There's some basic furnishings. Then if you walk through the antechamber, you come into a living space with a small kitchen area for servants to prepare food for you. There is a dining room beyond that. If you go back into the living space and to the right, there is a sleeping chamber with an ensuite and a secondary chamber next to the sleeping chamber where you can put your maid up.
Do we have a balcony?
There is a balcony, but it's
summer,
more of a
right?
ridge than a full-blown. It's not going to be big enough for Xantaroth to lie down on.
Okay. Some place where there is space.
Oh, there's also the storage cupboard.
No, that's too small. I mean,
The storage cupboard is spacey.
Is spacey?
Yeah, it's where you put all the food preparation and stuff as well.
He's going to eat it all.
It's dangerous.
I think he only eats
there a
merkfish,
hallway?
so
Is there a hallway to your apartment?
There is a hallway to the apartment. It is lined with a rather thick, velvety, bluish carpet.
Yes.
Once you enter the room, the carpets are more to the green tones,
Yes.
but in the hallway it's blue.
When we get there, though, I will tell Taya to prepare, to put some blankets on it, some I don't know what we have, pelts, or to create a nice, comfy, but still rustic, still in a way that he feels like he is in the wilderness, huh?
Still barbaric.
Yeah, we don't want to make it too comfortable, right? I mean,
It's okay. You wanted me to protect you, so I will do that. I will take
Yeah.
a chair. I will put it outside of your door so I can keep guard, and I will sit down. And in 2 minutes I will fall asleep because actually I have not been sleeping for 2 days because I was watching the shaman.
yes, no.
It's an interesting sight to see the large hulking crocodile sit down on a human-sized chair
Yeah.
with a tail that just basically spills out, and then just
What would you like for breakfast?
Even answering, I'm pissed out.
He's pissed. Okay, I look at Taya. I say, I suppose raw meat will do. Tomorrow morning.
Okay.
Feed him.
Yeah.
Feed him before it's my turn to eat. I don't want to see him consuming raw.
I think I have some entrecôte. I will see what I can do to prepare it for him.
Very well, Taya. How was your day?
It was weird.
What happened?
There were 2 gentlemen inquiring for you.
Do tell me.
One of them appeared to be slightly more ogreish of persuasion, and the other one had a word tattooed all over his body. Though I do not know what Oid is.
Oh, I remember those guys. What did they want?
They were asking for you and inquiring if they could come and smash your head in.
And
I have told them
Yeah,
that
what
you
did
have
they-
left on business
Uh-huh.
and that it would probably not be back soon.
Did you get the impression they believed you?
Yes, and they left their business card here.
Oh, please.
And she holds up like this piece of wood with 3 nails through it.
Uh-huh.
Apparently, they are members of a clan Smash.
Yes, I'm acquainted with their committee.
Smashing.
Very well. You perform admirably, Taya. You can take the rest of the evening off.
Thank you. Then I shall retire to my room.
Yes. I shall do the same.
Okay. Right, come morning. Vaguely in the distance, Taurio, you hear someone, and you guess it's some kind of probably metal instrument in which one blows to produce tones. And it's far enough away that it doesn't actually wake you, so probably 15 minutes after the entire concerto dies down, both you and Sorval wake up as the scent of food brings you to your feet.
I like this one more than I like this room a lot more than my previous one.
It's quite an improvement over your previous lodging.
Yeah.
I only do my prayers to prepare my spells, and then I go out of the room.
Mhm.
And I go and
Right.
see if Tyrio is already awake.
I'm sharpening my battle axe.
Okay, Tyrio, let's go find Ishgren.
Wait, we don't have to talk to the head honcho?
I don't think so.
Okay. So, as you all peter off towards noonishness, unless someone has to do something specific in pre-noon times,
Eating.
No.
okay,
Let's go to the meeting place.
you wind up at the Fogger,
Yes.
and I do presume. Let's see.
Zanzort, come here. Right.
Next
Yes.
day. You can talk. I'm just checking some
Okay.
notes.
The moment I see Ishgren, I go up to him like, "Hello, Ishgren. Can I see that coin, please? Do you still
Why?
have it?"
Why?
Well, because yesterday I met an angel
Yes.
called Atra. She knows you,
Of course she does now.
and she asked if you have that coin still.
Yes. Why would she ask you and not me directly?
Well, because I requested a meeting with Feather, an angel I know, and apparently they know each other. And Feather could not come, so Atra came.
Really now?
And
Atra does
that-
Feather's job.
No, I think it was a favor that Feather asked. That's how it came over. And I did promise to protect you better.
Which
because
means Feather is now indebted to Atra. Interesting.
Or
I
Atra
don't
called
know.
it a favor.
Yeah. Well, that
But,
said, yes, I do have the coin.
Okay, very good, because she did ask if you still had it.
Yes, I have it, and this coin, it's actually the fifth seal. Dun, dun,
Okay.
dun, dun.
As I look at that coin, do I sense any familiarity with my holy symbol, except for the fact that they're both holy symbols?
That's why they stole your symbol, because that's the fourth seal.
Do you have Arcana?
I don't think I have it as.
It's a third skill.
No, it's not one of the skills that I'm proficient in.
Then, is it a positive skill you have, or is it just
0.
We're not that
There's
intelligent.
something vaguely familiar about it, but that could just be because Iskren also uses it as a holy symbol for casting.
Well, I don't know, Extreme, but if you say that it might have been a seal as well, I will believe you. Might explain why it was stolen that easily,
yes,
and that the creature then
and that's why
retreated.
they're after it also.
Yeah. So not going to leave your site anymore until we've finished this entire
I think
thing.
we will have to.
By the way,
Go
it
and
might be a very good idea to just leave this place for now, go to Ulgrata and get you and that seal away from them.
I think the same.
I
Very
actually found a portal, guys.
You did what?
I found a portal
To
Where?
in our secret hiding place.
to where?
I do not know. It's a portal. Our
Yes.
good friend,
You mean that circle that was there when we got
Yeah.
there, where that thing with the tentacles came out? I think we knew that was a portal for a long
Yeah,
time.
but I found a portal to somewhere I do not know, and hard to pronounce knows where to, and he cannot tell. But I found that the star
Yeah.
has letters around it, and it has a new shape. It's actually now more in touch with nature, and I like it.
What are these letters?
Even een lore-vraag van iedereen heeft toch ongeveer hetzelfde standaard alfabet, hè? Alle languages of...
Nee, voor geen meter.
Oké, voor geen meter. Kan ik dan de letters die ik heb gezien beschrijven aan...
Maar er is wel like, common, als in...
Ja.
Dus jullie delen wel... In specifieke talen hebben wel like, een vast systeem van letters schrijven.
En ik
Het is
denk
gewoon...
dat die
Like,
common waren, of niet?
Dat weet ik niet, hè.
Nee, ik bedoel out of character.
Hm?
Were those letters in common or in another language?
they appeared to be a slightly more beautified form of common.
Alright.
So like writing cursive instead of...
Okay, so they're in
So
common.
I described this to Iskren.
We'll
Right,
learn.
yeah.
No. So these
No.
were the letters, right?
Yep.
Yes. Does it ring any bell? Taurio, it seems that you... Does it ring a bell with you?
Out of character, ja.
Maybe also in
character,
character,
no.
who knows?
Kunnen we iets rollen om daar te komen?
Ik denk niet dat verschillende planes dat tijdens mijn opleiding ter sprake
Nee,
gekomen is.
ik verwacht ook eigenlijk van niet.
Het is dat.
Spijtig
iets-
genoeg was uw opleiding meer... This is sharp part of axe. This is
Use the
enemy
pointy
face.
end.
Yeah, so a question. Can somebody with religion or something like that roll something?
Not for this specific one.
Okay.
Wie heeft er onderzoek naar de verschillende planes gedaan tot hiertoe? Heeft Iskren daar toevallig geen onderzoek naar gedaan ondertussen? Ik weet niet meer wat het Iskren precies allemaal onderzocht had, maar...
Wat dat waarschijnlijk het beste plan is...
We need a
is
wizard.
heel goed iemand dat er iets van af weet laten kijken naar Iskren zijn munt. Want dat is het enige aanknopingspunt dat je eigenlijk momenteel hebt.
So who do we know that knows a lot of this? A lot about this?
In character.
Yeah,
We need a wizard. Like, I don't know. Somebody.
A lizard, we have those. We have two.
En dan zo.
And as you are discussing this,
Yeah.
you hear footsteps approaching.
I immediately look who's approaching us.
You see a familiar face leading a small patrol of Bodo soldiers. Go like,
Hey, I know that guy. That's Sorval. He's a great hero I've been telling you all about.
Oh, I have to look up that name again.
Have fun, Sorwel.
Krovik is here.
Perfect.
and he's leading a bunch of new recruits towards the Fogger for basic training.
He goes like, "Hey, what are you doing out here, my friend?"
Well, yesterday we were examining the.
You hear that, Sorval's my friend. We go back a long time. I remember
Have you-
back when he was still busting demons with his bare hands.
Yes, that were
which
great times.
He
Have you
tore
heard
off
about?
of an actual bear that was assaulting a bunch of poor innocent maidens.
Yes. Have you heard about stolen objects from the temple?
Oh yes, and I'm sure that you have a
Yeah.
very plausible solution for all the problems that we've been hearing. Because clearly
Well,
the Orzhov
there-
can't be trusted to safeguard the important items
Well,
that
I wouldn't
Yeah.
say
were placed
that.
in their keeping.
It might be better to keep that kind of objects in a more secure area with a lot more guards around them.
Yeah, this is true. We should just
Orzhov
take
and
all the magical
Boros.
items in
No,
all
no,
of
no,
the
no,
Shade
no.
Who
Merc
is this guy?
and put
No,
them
this-
in the
I
Boros
have to look at
barracks.
this camera like he's just a fan. Don't worry about it.
But who is it?
Ik geef-
What's his name?
Krovik.
Well, it's Krovik.
Okay, I take my little.
You,
I take my little
you,
black book.
you. I think you already
I write
met
that
him once.
The shit list.
Krovik, please, can you continue your patrol? Because it seems that you are
Yes, I
finding
can.
those new recruits, and they.
Patrol dismissed. I'm talking to Sorval.
I walk out of the kitchen with a piece of meat in my mouth, and I look at that one guy. I remember you.
There's a
Yeah,
kitchen
isn't that
here
the guy
in the
who-
street.
Isn't that the guy we thought where lizard bears were attacking?
Yes.
So basically, Sorval, I have
Yes.
really good news for you. Apparently, some idiot from the Orzhov is going to sponsor you to take on Edda. And
yes,
there
I-
is massive popular support for this motion. And you should
very
totally
glad to
ditch
hear
these
that.
Orzhov people because they've recently shown that they can't be trusted to guard anything
I look
except
at
their
and
own
I'm like-
money.
I look at.
No
it and I'm like,
offense meant to present
No.
company, of course.
Yes, but
Um,
no. I will be.
Daardoor
keeping
daardoor
the-
kan ik
the
al letterlijk
company
zijn
with
lach niet
me.
meer inhouden. Dus echt, echt aan het snikken dat het niet meer schoon is.
I am going to keep the company of the good people from Orzhov, especially Iskren here. Even though that there has been a break-in in their temple, well, I do think they are still able to give a very, very good protection. But I do think we just have to augment it with our own protections as well, especially for objects that are that powerful. But I am looking into that, and I know that I will soon be mayor of this town, and that will only happen with the help of the Orzhov, of course. Are you okay? There seems to be. You don't seem.
Oh,
You
I'm
know?
perfectly fine.
Okay,
I just had
perfect.
something that was trying to trouble me. Now,
Okay.
good sir Orzhov person, please don't pick up these iron things that you are flailing about. It worries me. But once again, the
Oh,
Orzhov are so ineffectual.
I must have dropped it. Thank you, good sir.
It's incredulous how they leave people. That is what it is. And I am certain that you, Sorval, are just the kind of man we need for this town. So if you ever would put yourself up for the position of mayor, you have my vote and that of all my fans, which are at least 7.
I am very glad to hear that, and combined with my fans, I'm sure that I will win with a landslide. I'm sure that she will only get like 2 votes or something.
Most likely, if that, and that is because she bribes them
Yes, of course.
from dead people, because she's filthy Golgari scum.
Who would use that, people?
So, by the way, do you know if Captain Eleander is about?
Oh yeah, he's in the Boros barracks.
Okay, very good. Can you go to him with a message from me?
Of course I can. It would be my honor.
Okay, tell him that the investigation is going really well, and that will be giving him a report very soon.
Excellent. He will be glad to hear it.
I am
What are
sure.
you investigating?
The theft of the objects from the old temple.
Ha! And he takes out a small notebook. What are your leads?
Those are at the moment secrets, sadly enough.
Ha! Secrets! Assassins! Clearly.
Yes, and also a giant monster that I will be collaborating
Giant
with.
monsters!
Yes.
Giant monstrous assassins!
No, just giant monsters.
Invisible
Giant
giant
spiders.
monsters trying to steal
Giant
things.
spiders. Giant spiders.
Invisible giant monsters stealing giant spiders.
This is so convoluted.
This is completely what you should write down.
Are they cruel, though?
No, this ones
They're not
aren't.
cruel.
No, they aren't.
Must be Rakdos.
D&D
possibly.
Trump has risen.
Sorval, I'm
Yes.
going to give you a vital clue in this case.
Okay, very good.
It might just very well be invisible Rakdos demonic beings of a slightly larger than average scale.
Oh, that's a very good lead. I will be sure to look into that.
I will call them the Entropers.
The Introopers.
Introopers, even better. End Troopers.
That sounds.
I am off to
Marvelous.
make my report to Captain Eleander.
Be sure to do
Do
that.
not worry, citizens. Sorval will slay the End Troopers. And he walks off.
Before he walks off, can I just measure him for
For his coffin.
Not- non-related reason?
Stands about 6'2", bit broad in the shoulders. Doesn't look to be the smartest bunch in the anything.
Sorval,
Collect them all.
I turn around back to my apartment. I was like, that's going to be very annoying very soon, I think. Sorry about that. Please don't kill him.
Sorval,
Yes.
to Boros Barracks, do you guys brawl with each other?
Not that often.
Too bad. I wanted to go teach him a lesson.
Well, you wouldn't be allowed inside, I'm sorry to say.
You could
Oh,
teach him
well.
the
That might be good
ABCs
for Grovek.
of
I-
pain.
I go towards Xantaroth and say, we can always raid the barracks.
Really now?
Do I hear this? Probably because I'm standing beside.
I'm standing right there.
I'm like, Volta, that might not be the best idea.
Why not?
Because then I would have to arrest you.
But you yourself have trouble with the law.
Huh?
Yes,
I-
but
I
I'm
have-
Boros.
I have seen you try and circumvent the law, like not telling that Isa is in town and things. So
That's all in function of the investigation.
That's to protect everyone.
An important thing here in character to know is it's the Orzhov that have outlawed Issa. The Boros don't
Boros.
actually know about this.
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's the Orzhov that have a kill on site. It's not the Boros, right?
It's Orzhov, right? Kill on.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the matter at hand, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, is circumventing the law, meh.
The law, it's more like guidelines.
Yeah.
It's more like something you act against.
You see me nodding, so.
Yeah, Orzhov are also great lawyers, no? Like, I know, those are the Azores, probably.
Azorius are the
Probably
They
Orzhov-
also have
Orzhov
advocates.
are the lawyers that protected Jeffrey Epstein or something like that. Okay,
Yes.
anyhow.
Suicide by stabbing his own back?
Clearly. Okay.
By the way, I now also realize what I've done with sending you to Captain Alien. Like, I
Excellent.
think we better go out of town for a few weeks.
Yes. I think, you know,
I
is our
think
ship
Captain
ready? I
Alien
think we
is
should
going
move
to be
to
happy
the
about
ship.
it.
We should move to the ship and go to the Izzet mines and get a
I hope
bit
While-
it's finished already.
While Sorval was making Giant miss. I send an actual message.
Okay. How did you do that actually?
I flagged down one of the Boros messengers in the tower.
Okay. So a young, fresh-faced. You would probably place him around your age, but it's a human, for as far as you can tell. And he goes like,
Right. What can I do for you, sir?
Wel, shit. Wat weten we eigenlijk allemaal? Wat hebben we al wel en niet verteld? Van de theft. Want ik weet dat we daar op pad gestuurd zijn, maar voor de rest...
He
Ik
hasn't
denk...
got a report from us yet.
Nee, oké.
expert policing!
Ja, dus dat. Ja, wel, iemand zei dat we niet moesten vermelden wat we allemaal gedaan hadden. Hè. Do you have a paper and pen?
I can scrounge them up, sir.
Ja,
Give me a moment.
And
Wat ik wil
turns
doen-
pen and paper.
Dus ik schrijf in korte samenvatting van wat we ontdekt hebben bij de Old Temple. En heb ik de optie om dat te sealen? We zijn in de fog, dus ik vermoed van alles wat we kunnen doen.
Je kunt er een lintje rond doen. Dat is altijd
Maar
mooi.
is er niet de optie om dat te sealen of zo met een Boros seal? Default seal, weet ik veel wat, een wax. Het is redelijk sensitive info, dus...
Ja.
Betere vraag. Wat is de manier om sensitive info te versturen in de Boros rankings?
Personal talking to people. I have the solution, of course.
Je hebt hier naar Boros.
Yeah, but I mean, if you want to send a private message, we can use this.
And what is this?
Basically, I will write a message, and only the intended person can read it, nobody else.
Okay. And what, you need 10 gold pieces for this?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, so I will give you the 10
What do
gold
you mean
pieces.
12 pieces? 15.
Bastard.
Well, you did say 10 first,
Yeah,
so
I did.
if Taurio wants to haggle it down back
Oh,
to
no,
10, that's
It's
allowed.
okay. Just give me 10 and you will owe me one more favor.
Yeah, no.
I mean, I did bring you back to life. What's writing a message now? I mean, coffin nail.
What's the message between friends so I don't tell you anything, right?
Sure. What do you want me to
Iskren has
write?
just said okay to not getting money.
What do you want me to write in this message? I'm getting something more important, DM. Private information that only one person can know.
Ja, nee, dat is info dat we hebben van onze vorige dagen. Dus van wat we ontdekt hebben van de seals. Aangezien het effectief enkel hij het kan lezen, ram ik daar al informatie in van de seals die gestolen zijn. De Iskren zijn seal en dan ook Sorval zijn... van Sorval daar zijn we niet zeker van. Dus daar zet ik wel een vraagteken bij van of dat dan een seal is of niet.
You know, while you're telling me this, I'm like, but why are we telling him this?
He's my boss.
Taurio, you don't have a boss, Taurio. You are your own boss. You, Sorval, I think you are now a few steps above common rank and file Boros hierarchy.
A few steps, yes, but he's still my boss.
What is he going to do with this information?
I would still tell him that those items might be seals for the sealing of the Nephilim. I would not tell about your coin.
Of course not.
And I would give that information because even with only 4 parts of a seal, they might still break the seal. So we need preparations in case the Nephilim is released.
But there's one thing I don't understand. Okay, I have the seal, but where is the Nephilim? Under the stones, right?
Yeah.
So this whole thing have to happen at the stones?
Breaking the seal might be done anywhere. We don't know.
Ah, okay.
So-
He's probably, when he's unsealed, he will probably rise from the stones.
And did I get the impression
Far
that
as we know.
whoever brings this forth will have some sort of control on the Nephilim?
You aren't sure?
I would not count on it.
But considering that it's been sealed away for quite a while,
Mm-hmm.
it might be a motivation that people could have to free it.
That they
Okay,
can control
so-
it.
Yes.
So
Okay.
recap, since Iskren is actually writing the message for me, I assume you leave out the coin and
Yeah.
simply tell them about
That
the
is,
stolen
No,
seals
I
and
mean,
what they're for.
before I write it, I'm trying to understand what are we going to write in this message. And but now I'm thinking something different though. Since we actually do have a seal, maybe we should think this a bit out of the box here.
Yes.
Like we could control this Nephilim if we are the one that free him.
No.
You see me thinking and like, why?
Dat strookt totaal niet met mijn borrels achtergrond van ja, no.
I mean,
Literally, I ask you,
It's
the
in
why?
prison. We
the
are
Nephilim,
Boros.
the Nephilim is a weapon, and a
It
weapon
was-
is like a sword. You know, the
Is
one that wields it can decide if using that
Is
creature for
correct.
good or
good.
evil.
Is good.
that
Remember
creature-
the reason why we have guilds?
Maybe you remind me.
God,
To seal away these fuckers.
It's one of the reasons why. That's information we have gotten.
That's information you looked up, so.
Iskren, as you are saying these things,
Yeah.
you feel something probing the immaculate bastion that is your mind,
Yeah.
trying to gain access, but being rebuked by a soft, silvery glow.
Someone is trying to get control of me. We need to move fast. Okay.
Do we see anything suspicious looking around? Somebody who is actually looking at the screen, or
No.
no?
There's just people going about their day.
So we finish up the message. So
Yeah. So,
stolen
but
seals,
once again,
trying
this
to resurrect
message.
Nephilim.
So we are just writing that 4 seals are broken and
No,
one
that 4 seals
stolen.
have been
stolen.
stolen.
Yeah. So we say stolen, and we don't mention the 5th one, right?
We
Right.
mentioned that we're looking for it.
Okay, so you actually want me to put in writing a lie?
No, that we are looking to protect it. That's technically not a lie.
That is correct. What I'm saying is that, Eliander might make you more questions about this. And then what will you do? Will you lie to him?
To protect the seal?
Yeah.
Yes.
Then why are we writing this letter anyhow?
Because
he
because
needs to know.
Eleander can follow up the search, or he can prepare for the breaking of the seals, and he
Alright.
can help in the search for the stolen
very well.
seals.
And that
Okay.
also explains why we are gone for a
Yeah.
while.
Then okay, I will mention that 4 seals have been stolen. I will just write nothing about the 5th one, just that it exists
Okay.
and that it should be
The-
prepared to defend
Please
the
note that
city.
we suppose that the 4 seals are stolen, because we don't know if my symbol was one of the seals. We presume it was one of the seals.
All right. Okay, then that's what I would write. And of course, I will add.
GM is wise.
Of course, I will write. I will add in this illusory script that only Eleander can see how Torio is happy of the collaboration with the Orzov.
I do want to read what you've written down.
Yeah, you cannot. Only he can read it. Sorry.
Motherfucker.
That's the way it is. That's the spell. How he's happy with the collaboration with the Orzov, especially the Syndic Iskren, and that we should probably, continue in this way and probably raise our donations to the church. blah blah blah. And then I put some ink on Taurio's fingers, and I say, "Here, sign here."
You do realize this is going to be be really, really suspicious.
What?
Okay. I trust you. Insert air quotes.
Today I was watching. No, okay, I will tell you later. I'm not going to
Okay.
derail this session too much. Okay.
It's so on rails, man. It's a train.
Okay, so I'm watching this serial, The Umbrella Academy, and there is one guy that travels in time, and he goes to meet himself to make a deal, like his older self. And he's about to make this deal, and then he says to his friend, "I don't trust him." And his friend says, "But he's you." And the guy says, "Exactly." Something like that. Okay, very well. It's one of those things you have to be there. Okay, so that's it. I do the letter. I finish the letter. I seal it, and off it goes.
Okay. Then you guys go and check up on your airship, the Ebon Fang. On the Ebon Fang present are Bilge, Firebelly, Ewok, Gazro, and Ebo. All trained to a decent standard thanks to the aid of Vilta.
Okay.
And Bilge, who has put in quite a lot of work to get everyone up to speed. Basically, you are almost good for long-term flight. You need about 5 more people to be able to do a double shift so that you can just actually fly through the night. But for now, these guys, they can keep the ship up and running if you stop every 12 hours or so in order to not exhaust them.
How far are the Izzet mines?
Izzet mines by airship? It's
We're not going
20
to look.
minutes, 25 minutes.
We're not going to look at the Merc anymore.
How long is it on foot?
On
Well,
foot?
we can just
Yeesh.
start with the airship and hover over and see if there are any likely spots where they went into hiding. We saw a few possible locations yesterday evening.
Dario, I think we're not going to follow upon that lead anymore.
If we are going to Izzet Mines, we can just fly over and
Yeah,
look.
we can do that. Like just
Yeah,
from
we could,
above.
but-
Like, if you would go to Izzet Mines on foot, that's like 8 hours.
I'm not
Yeah,
walking
never
into the
mind.
muck.
No, we're staying out of the muck for now.
Yeah, the Izzet Mines are actually slightly away from the Merc. There's more eastwards.
Right.
Not that.
Okay. Shall we just go and see if we find any leads anymore, or shall we go straight to the Izzet mines?
Yeah, we need some action. Let's go to Izzet Mines.
Alrighty.
We need to take advantage of Xantaroth now.
Throw him at something big.
Throw him at something big, exactly.
Okay. We have a Nephilim windows on this somewhere.
So, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to the Izzets, and we had gifts for them, right? Or is this another?
We have gifts. Which gifts?
Did you have gifts for Izzet?
Did
I
we, or
don't
did we
remember.
I
We have
don't-
bags of holding from the Izzet, but they are not gifts. They're mine.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I meant. I thought I. All right.
We have a few items that were theirs. They're not anymore.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Correct.
there's
So,
you crafted a statue of Arcadius Saboth. And there's a lot of people that said it looked like Nif Mizzet,
Like that.
who is the Baron of the Izzet Guild.
Okay. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so you head over to the mines. Skip through a few pages here.
During the flight, Iskren,
Yes.
so there should be a portal to where in
Ugrotha.
Ogorta, right? Do we have any idea what it looks like?
The portal or Ulgrota?
No, the portal.
We do not.
That's going to be a problem.
What do you mean? I mean, I'm supposing that a magic portal to another dimension would probably look something impressive.
Yeah, is that they have probably already found it if it's impressive.
Oh,
Are they going to allow us to get there? To come near there?
well, I suppose we will be needing some aggressive negotiations then.
Okay,
I am.
I have
Quite
no problem with
simple.
that.
Okay,
Guys, I will
so
be back in a moment. I have to go to the bathroom.
the airship
Quick.
flight
Wow.
is suspiciously short. It's a lot faster than going by carriage, apparently. And
Shock.
See it's on the game.
it's a pleasant feeling. It's flying, so not everyone's cup of tea. But then again, it's contained flight, so you feel safer than just being grappled by a dragon or something.
I heard ik ga ook even de toiletpauze, toiletbreak.
Dan zou ik even wachten. Dan, als er nog iemand naar het wc moet of zo,
Oké.
let's do the break sign. Ik moet niet naar het wc, dus iedereen dat hier nog is, mag even nog vragen stellen aan mij.
So,
Of als iemand toevallig tegen zijn munt wilt spreken of zo tijdens deze vlucht.
recently I'm reading the Taros book.
Yes.
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. You know, it's
Mhm.
really adventure to the max. Like, you know, everybody's hero. Gods walk around. You constantly are there talking to the gods. Hey, Heliod, how is it?
I'm back.
Yeah, that's like the entire point of the setting of Theros is that it's like it should emulate old Greece
Yeah.
to the best of its ability, in which you have the daily interactions with gods.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, looks like my mom got fucked. Thank you, Zeus.
Yes, I just watched Troy on Netflix. There's like a series of 8 episodes. Bad acting, but at least, you know, differently from the movie, they were like the gods. That they were like there talking to people, walking on the battlefield and stuff like that.
This is obviously gonna be answered with a duh, but have you seen Lucifer yet?
Not yet, no.
It's a series that you will enjoy,
Yeah.
Oh,
I think.
I
The main character just reminds me of you doing social roleplay.
Okay. Yeah. They suggested it to me. I don't know why I never started. You know, it's that I'm mostly going for series where there is swords involved. I'm not watching a lot of like contemporary setting series. No, but
Understandable.
clearly Lucifer, there must be some fantasy in it, right? Because
Yeah, the thing is, it's based on DC Comics.
yeah. Okay.
So the spin-off from Neil Gaiman's Vertigo series, The Sandman, where you have Lucifer who grows bored of being...
he's a piano player at a club.
Yeah.
Okay.
He owns a club, and he helps the police at times.
I think everyone is here.
Everyone's back?
Yes.
Alrighty.
All right.
Getting to the Copperhead mines. Shut up, Sorval.
What?
Hi.
Copperbell mines.
Yes.
Um,
I'm not saying anything.
anyway, I heard you thinking.
That sounds
This is a
painful.
large industrial complex. There are small airships flying in and out all the time, bearing loads. There's a couple of steam engines going on that are dragging carts out. There's probably, at a first glance, 300, 400 humanoids working here. As you fly closer, there's actually a small airship that comes and flies next to yours. It's one of those two-people crafts. And it hails you, going,
Please follow instructions. You will land slightly outside the zone in order not to disrupt any sort of activities that we have.
and it guides you to a spot where your airship can be safely landed. small landing platform.
Right.
Do you follow it?
Yes, we do.
Okay, setting your airship down. There is some goblin activity on ground level. Stewards, probably. And there is this one goblinoid, very high cheekbone, narrow face. There's a tuft of blonde hair. There's safety goggles set on the forehead. Comes up to the ship and goes like,
Well, what are you doing here? You're not our regular suppliers.
I look over the and I'm like, bring us the one who's in charge, please.
That's me.
You're in charge of this entire operation?
I do my best.
Ishken, will you please take this?
Get your gangly ass, humanoid asses down here.
That's what
Ass.
we do. Yes, we will. Disembark. Apologies for the rough start, my good friend.
Ah, that's more like it.
I am.
What brings you to the Copperhead Mines?
No, first of all, we are here to lay our eyes upon the magnificence of these mines. A true example of.
So,
Is
this
it
entire
Progress
ingenuity?
operation
that the
impressive?
Golgari are trying to stifle. That's what this is an example of.
Out of character, DM, is this operation impressive?
it's rather
is it?
impressive.
Okay, just want to be sure.
It's also slightly catatonic and rocking back and forth once in a while, and there's lightning going off, and there's fairies apparently flying around. And the more you look, the more abnormal
So a normal
shit
goblin
you
Most
start.
most likely,
Yeah.
there are also goblins.
Abnormal
flying
is an
around.
operation. Yeah, there's also like you see
Oh no, Blast Seeker Ed!
think he found his blast.
Okay, sorry, just want to know.
So yeah, we would be extremely grateful if we could have a little visit of your operation. We have heard that there are some issues with.
Yeah, we've got
Yeah.
some things going on which we don't like. Are you all the Marshall types?
Yes, we are.
you see Tario and Big Z.
We are me and my companion here. I point towards Stario. I'm like, we are from Boros, so
Ah, peacekeepers.
yes.
That's
Do
good.
you have any problems here?
Yeah, we do.
Then we will come and fix them.
How good are you with mine shafts? Or getting shafted in general?
I'm good at shafting.
Don't have much experience with it.
It's kind of bad.
But we are fast learners.
Alrighty.
Does Volta know what he's talking about because of his background on airships and machinery?
It's.
You have a
she
general
seems to be
idea about
cool.
shafting, but not in the right context.
Yeah. The
Space
dark is
conscious.
soon Die rolt hier weg. Nee, Baloo. Af. Nee. Nee.
It's our only kid.
Okay. Apparently, some child fell down a well.
Well.
Eh.
Well.
I mean, yeah.
Basically, with your background in engineering and is it terminology, you realize that the goblin is making double entendres about the mining operation going on.
Well,
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
the mic fell away, so the last part I didn't hear.
Basically, double entendres about mining.
Well, we can
She
always look.
points to a human. Looks to be late 140s, hair slightly graying, and goes like,
You, Jeff. Get these people down. They're combatants. They can help us.
That's us.
That's us.
So we're going with Jeff now. Oh.
Go, Jeff.
And thus you wind up. And hopefully this map works.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works. As far as I can see. Haha.
Excellent.
Is this Jeff or?
He's really Jeff.
Yeah.
He looks like a Jeff. Well, he looks like a planeswalker, but we'll call him Jeff.
So, by the way, do we take an elevator down?
There is an elevator that eventually leads into a small staircase. Apparently, this bit has been recently dug out.
I look at Iskran like, Iskran.
Yes.
I whisper to him,
Yes.
Iskran, why didn't you
Damn.
ask about, I don't know, portals and such?
Clearly, they don't seem to know a lot here, and especially nobody came here before us. So maybe it's better if we keep it, in the low.
Okay. I agree.
Jeff, by the
Very
way,
well.
is quite a sociable character. And he does entertain you with interesting facts about mining and shaft depths and charges that you can place in order to blast out a chamber, and all kinds of very fascinating facts that just lull you to sleep.
Is this a relatively new excavation?
Does he?
Yeah, we have only been at work here for a few moments. I think like this specific shaft, shaft 337A, is the one that we have been working on the last month.
Did you
There
find-
were very specific things here in 337A. One of them was that there is a strange kind of circle that we found here. But beyond that, it has also drawn the attention of certain outside forces,
I see.
which were beyond our calculations, of course. But I'm very sure that Niv-Mizzet himself would have missed these very outlying opportunities. I do think that with a little bit more experimentation, we can probably get rid of most of the problems that they pose, but at the same time, we have to make sure that our costs and checks and balances are in order, because if we don't do that, it'll just all wind up being one giant pile of shite,
That's a-
and we try to avoid that.
Out of character, ik zit nu met League van Ghostbusters in mijn kop.
Where is this circle?
Oh, it's slightly further down, actually quite a lot further down. But due to the recent troubles we've had, we kind of sealed off part of our operation.
Yeah, actually, I see.
There's-
It's like I can't see farther than here. Is there something in between?
Oh, I can,
Yes,
I can,
there
I can
is a-
see, I can see the entire curve until here.
Yeah, but I can see there. But like here, I see there is a tunnel, but it stops here.
Yes,
Yeah, same for
we
me.
barricaded that one.
Ah,
And
there is a
actually, at that point, you see a large wooden structure that has been wedged there. Not a door, because it doesn't have a handle or hinges or anything. It's just basically
Wood.
a wooden support that goes the length of the hallway.
It's boarded shut.
And the problem is beyond that barricade.
And actually, you see another similar one of the barricades there.
Yeah.
Here, right?
Okay.
Yep.
So, Jeff, do you get a lot of ores from here? From this shaft? Or
We've only recently been mining this shaft, but I do think that we've gotten quite a lot of ore from it already. The upper excavations were quite successful because they happened before the entire
yes.
downtime
But can I ask
incurred
what
through to
kinds
the
of ore that
potential
you get
of
from here?
physical harm. Well, ore, this is a Mysium mine, boy. We get
Okay,
Mysium
just
ore from
curious.
here.
Right.
This is why we specifically mine here near the Shade Merc. It's a very unpleasant space otherwise, but specifically for the ore, it's the unique geographic location. And he goes off for a tangent of 10 minutes.
I pay attention, actually.
Okay, so what you learn is he's a horrible bull, but he does explain to you that there's several strata that have been compressed together, leading to, in conjunction with a higher amount of magical influx in this specific place, higher quality Mysium ore than they could find at the rest of the plane. So Nifbizet has set Manistrat up to do her mining operation here specifically for that reason, because the purer the Mysium ore, the more they can obviously get out of it when they refine it, and that makes for a better market value for them, and a better value when they start actually producing, because they need to invest it less to get like purer results.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And the
Just
actual
find ores
problems.
very interesting.
He mentioned something about explosives earlier on.
Yes, usually we use these explosives in order to
No.
blast out certain.
Yes. Do you still have them with you? I am interested in this. What kind of material is this made? Is this something special you made, or is this standard procedure TNT?
It's experimental things from the explosions lab.
Oh, and is this lab near?
It's in, I think,
Because-
currently the 4th district.
Because if you want us to get rid of some of the inhabitants of these mine shafts, perhaps we can.
Yes, but also no. We have a couple of blast seekers that have been quite excited about this kind of ordeal, but at the
Yeah.
same time, if we would just blow everything up, we wouldn't be able to get the Mysium ore anymore. Because the
yes.
problem with the specific blast
Explosions
charges
in
that we
mine.
use is that it does lead to certain, I would not say uncontrolled reactions, but things that we don't completely have a handle on.
Oh,
Hashtag tunnel collapse.
Hashtag scenes as it.
okay.
Okay.
So, does he actually tell us about the problems they're encountering? Why they've boarded off the tunnels? Well, I simply ask. So.
Well, he responds like,
Yeah, there's been some activity of unusual sorts in the corridors that we have cleared. Mostly undead.
Ah.
I look at this screen. You're up.
I'm sure we can, handle that.
You were looking for corpses, right?
Yes, I was. Yes, I was. Try to not damage them too much.
So, Jeff, if we found some Mysium ore along with getting rid of the problem, you probably want it all back.
That would be very nice.
Okay.
Yeah. What is it? If we help you, what is it? What do we benefit from this? Can we see at your portal? Can we? Is there a compensation to get rid of those things?
We could proffer as much, because after all, if you would help us to maintain our organization here, then we can easily access certain points that would be more profitable, and you could probably get like a decent amount of money in exchange for your
I
services.
wouldn't mind some ore in exchange for my
Yeah.
services.
Or perhaps something like an upgrade for our airship?
You have an
I wouldn't
airship?
mind some. Yes.
Yes.
I can definitely have some people look it over and maybe improve on it.
Is it propulsion? Oh shit!
rol een D20 op een eenoplofte schip.
Wat? Waarom een dit? Wat was het?
Well, it is human that said it.
Ja.
Doesn't matter, is it?
Okay,
Right.
at this point, you start hearing the telltale of axes hitting wood.
Something is
I-
coming out.
It's fine. Shall we get ready?
Yeah. From
Okay.
from which side? From the south or here? from there. Okay.
All right.
Then yes.
I will immediately rush forward.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm holding his tail. Quite literally his tail.
I draw my sword and
I go
shield,
into-
and I go over there as well.
You three,
Um,
get away from here.
I go over there, but
You run
I'm
past a bunch of other Izzets who, listening to your commands, do retreat. They are none too eager to lose their lives.
Jorrit,
And
Where is Wolfstaf?
één ding wel, met over mijn karakter met naar level 4 te gaan. Ik ben tot de conclusie gekomen dat mijn Goring Rush dat ik die verkeerd aan het gebruiken ben geweest. Ik kan die blijkbaar enkel gebruiken als ik een dash action doe.
oké.
Ik zeg het maar
noted.
even. Dus
Ja.
ik ben eigenlijk op hetzelfde gebleven. Dus ik heb er een tweede attack bijgekregen, maar ik verlies mijn Goring Rush.
Ja, des te beter.
Kinda sucks.
I went into stealth and I readied my crossbow.
Okay. There is a large wooden thing in front of you that prevents you from moving past. What you do see is there are a couple of wedges that keep this thing in place.
Is there light here?
Some here, yes.
Okay.
I look at Tario and I say, be ready, and I want to push the wedges aside so it opens so we can have a jump on them before they get a jump on us.
I
Okay.
ready my axe.
I would like everyone to roll me for the first time today, which is quite late in the session, initiative.
Yes, we were along with.
Hey, we're doing social shit.
Yeah,
That's
it's good. It's a role
a little rare.
Oh, -1. Look at that.
That's none of us, so we're good.
Who's -1?
one of the things that's going to get smashed.
Yes, but I don't see their roll, that's why.
You have to scroll down in turn order.
I don't see the roll itself
Yeah.
in the chat.
I know it's not in the chat.
No, I know. That's
There's
why
a
I say
bunch
I
of
don't see
creatures.
its roll. Yeah, a lot.
I just figured I should put everything in the thingy. So,
Let's have fun.
Let me at him.
Xantaroth, you
You're
break
behind me.
open the thing. That works. Then let's
To break open the thing.
Oh.
I can't see a thing.
Guys, one thing that I want to say out of character.
Uh-huh.
I can't do turn undead.
You can't?
No, I don't have a holy symbol.
Okay, so Xantaroth, as you smash away the problem
Before I
in
do
front
that,
of you.
I go into a rage
Okay,
and then I will smash it open.
good. You see two humans with axes that have been rushing at the door. One of them has had his axe buried in the door, manages to just snatch it back as you cause your wonderful havocs. And then it's Iskren's turn.
Jorrit, we hebben nog geen vision in een tunnel.
Nee,
Waar
en,
de hout weggegaan is.
Ik zie een groot deel.
en ik weet niet hoe dat komt, maar ik heb wel een turn van 17.
Wacht, wel even. Nee, ik heb geen
Ja,
vision.
uw initiative was 17.
We zijn begonnen op
14.
Xantaroth en tik.
Ah, oké, staat.
Hier is uw lightbox blijkbaar.
Daar is licht, want daar waren mensen dat licht nodig hadden.
Ah, so here is no light.
Nope.
Okay.
Jorik kan wel in het donkere zien, normaal.
Wat een luxe paardje ben jij.
Ik weet het. I know.
Hoeveel? 60 voet?
Ja.
Kan ik dat ook?
Nee, ik heb een goggle.
Haha, you have special thingies.
Special.
Veel zo beter?
Maar ik kan gewoon eens een keer... Nee, ik zie nog altijd niks. Allee, ik zie Ik zie waar dat er dingen is, hè. Maar ik kan niet in de tunnel kijken. Hier is het gewoon een zwarte streep.
Vreemd, voor mij werkt het.
Ik zie ook enkel een zwarte streep, maar ik heb geen dark vision of zo, dus.
Yeah, there isn't returned till dynamic lighting, so maybe everything has to be reset again.
Yeah, it works for me. That's all I can say.
Oké,
Right.
dus jij zegt warmer, kouder.
I guess in the meanwhile, what I will do is I will bless Taurio, Xantarot, and Volta. La la. And so you can all add 1d4 to your attack rolls and saving throws.
And you attack with your barbarian?
And I attack with my barbarian.
Die niks kan zien.
But those guys in front of him are also humans, right? Maybe maybe they also cannot
Humanoids.
see. Ah, humanoid. Okay, I don't know.
So I can attack.
Yes.
Blinded is disadvantage, I guess? Or do you have dark sight?
Yes.
I don't have dark vision.
Blind is disadvantage.
Advantage. Do reckless, right? Advantage, disadvantage.
Don't have. I can do reckless
Why not?
because I have to state it in my turn.
Ah, all right.
So 30.
That's gonna be a narrow one. Let's see. That's exactly the AC.
Yeah.
Very
Nice.
good.
So, ik kan nog eens opnieuw rollen, want. Nou, zie, het is een rage, twee rage damage, dus het is 10 damage in
Yeah,
totaal.
10 damage. Alrighty. That's decent for attacking with your barbarian.
And that's it.
Sorvo.
Okay.
Why?
Can liegen
Ah,
op mij.
I realize how much trouble this is for my friends who are unable to see in the dark.
Mhm.
So I move up to here. I take my component pouch. I take out some. Let's see. A bit of phosphorescent, a firefly in a small bottle, and I cast light on Taurio's
Aziz.
horn,
Light. Oh, hello there.
and that's all. Wait, maybe I can. And I cast. No, I can't do that. No, wait. I can do a cantrip and the spell together, right?
Bonus action spell.
Yes, bonus action. Fine. Divine favor.
Cool. Let's see if we can slap an icon on you for that.
That's a concentration up to 1 minute.
Okay. And then we go mooing.
I do also say, get him.
Go get
That's a
that-
miss,
that's a-
Taurio.
Wait.
That's a miss,
Ah.
Taurio. AC is 13.
Yeah, that's a hit.
That's it.
I got 2 attacks, bitch.
Yes. Let's take this guy down. 10.
And I do my what I can do is my hammering horns. So he needs to do a strength saving throw against let's see, a lot.
18.
It's 8 plus my proficiency bonus. It's plus my strength, which is my proficiency bonus,
3.
because it's 3 plus my strength modifier is 4. So that
15.
15.
yeah, so he
He
makes it.
makes it.
He's
You
not pushed back.
Bump into it, and he just goes like. And
Still
then
gonna
you
whoop his
hear from the back stomping Omnius.
What is it?
I wonder if it's undead.
-1. Jesus fuck.
At least he's slow.
I literally hope it's undead.
Why?
Divine Smite!
Ah, yeah. Right.
And then it's Vulta's turn. Finally.
Yeah. So I was in stealth, dus I'm going to hit this guy with my crossbow.
Pew.
Pew pew.
Pew pew. You can try.
Tussen de benen van Zandrot door.
Ja, sorry, ik heb de verkeerde, ja, zwart, ik heb de verkeerde gepakt, maar maakt niet uit. Ja, de eerste telt, hè.
Mhm.
19. Telt je mee als surprise? Want dan moet ik best een sneak attack ook. Hè.
Je krijgt sowieso sneak attack, want er is ook een ally. Het is een deze, hè?
Yes.
Ja,
Ja.
Hij is engaged dus.
ja. En ik was ook in stealth. Telt het dan mee als een critical of niet?
Ze waren wel voorbereid op combat, dus ze zijn niet volledig surprised dat er iets hun aanvalt. Het is
Oké.
meer gesteld had u advantage gegeven als je geen advantage had.
Oké, ça va. Dan rol ik damage, hè. Allee.
20. Still good.
That's very decent.
And
Yeah.
you're not happy with this or what?
Ja, ik kan
You
beter.
hear like the resounding thud of your crossbow bolt actually hitting flesh.
Oeps.
And the humanoid just leaves an "Ugh!" as
Kom.
the impact happens.
And
Then
that's
berserkers. Or do you still do something else?
No, that's my turn.
Okay.
Wait, can I... No, this is a ball. Okay, no, I keep my ground.
Okay. Make sure that it's not on whispering. Thank fuck, it's not. So it'll go and Great Axataurio,
Alright.
Dat hit.
24. 14 damage.
Ouch.
And its friend comes in. It'll also reckless. And it will also smash at Xantaroth. 19
Hit.
for 5 damage.
Okay.
Divided
Is
by
dat niet dan 2?
Yeah.
2 of 3.
2. Altijd naar beneden afronden.
Alrighty.
Then, my beloved crocodile.
Because they are going reckless, I do not have to go reckless because I can. So I have it.
Don't have to be reckless, I can just be very, very angry.
Yeah.
Yeah. I will continue being very, very angry. Oh, thank God for. Ah ja, plus een D4, maar het raakt.
Uiteraard.
Ah, weer een 1 gerold, hè. Dus weer 10 damage op deze.
Yeah, yeah. Ooh, he's beginning to teeter.
And I will do a second attack.
Raw.
14 damage.
Oh, you basically carve into him with your greatsword and just like it gets stuck on probably a clavicle or something, but the clavicle's already practically in the lungs by this point.
It is still standing.
Still standing.
I will chomp its head off with a bonus action
Nice.
for 8 damage.
That
and
does it.
I will gain 5 temporary hit points unless you don't think I deserve the 5 temporary hit points from the hungry jaws.
I don't see a problem with that. It's just like there's a spray of gore almost hitting Iskren, who stands just far enough away to touch it.
Right.
I will 1, 2. I will just go here
Okay.
so that my fellow compatriots have some room to stand next to me.
Alrighty.
And I begin to smile as I start to butcher things and get slapped myself.
Iskren.
Alright. Let's see. I guess since at least the enemies I see, the situation seems to be under control. I will peekaboo here. Oh, hi. Sorry, here. Hi, guy. And I will tell the dad him. Oop. Hey, wisdom save.
Ooh.
They're suspiciously not shit at wisdom.
Yeah, look at that.
There's a +0. Not what I expect from berserkers.
That was me.
Okay, Sorval.
Okay. I move to here. That looks like an undead.
It
I don't see shit.
very much the swords sticking out of it are kind of a clue.
Yeah.
Extra
Right.
smoky say.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
an undead.
Odds are.
Already been hit.
Fine. Does this one look undead or not?
Which one? The berserker?
Barbarian.
Berserker.
No, it looks. Actually, it looks like a human.
Yeah.
But there's like. It's wearing this leather harness with spikes on it,
Okay.
and it just has a general Rakdos vibe to it.
Focus fire,
Okay.
Sorbo. Focus fire.
Okay, I moved. I should 1, 2, 3, 4. Just go to here. That's so somebody can flank him if they want to.
We've already got advantage, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but still flanking couldn't hurt.
Military training, guys. Military training.
And I use my fighting style, and I just attack him with my longsword.
Sword and board for 5 damage.
Wait. I had done
I had a 1d4
yes 1d for radiant damage.
for 7 damage.
That's not a lot. I had hoped for more. Oh well, I'm keeping my real things for the big one over there.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Taurio.
Swing. That's
Oh, that's a big
14.
You're like
Gelukkig dat je daar advantage op hebt.
Ik had
Maar-
laatst nog
yep.
altijd met een 1d4 kunnen rollen.
You. Double crit.
Yeah, he's looking worse for wear now.
Kou smash. En even kunnen push. Ja, waarom niet? Ik push hem. Dus ik doe met een hammering horns ook weer. Dus dan mag je weer een strength saving throw doen.
Hey,
Ah, my.
wow.
Volgens mij haalt hem dat.
the crits are going around.
Ja, zolang hij daarop crit vind ik het niet erg. Hè?
Okay.
Big guy.
This is gonna hurt.
This horrendous stench envelops you as this massive creature comes and smacks you with a morning star. And it's on Whisper. Because why the fuck? Every time I don't check it, it's on Whisper. I swear.
But they are always on Whisper, I think. But
No.
It's a default from.
Yes, it's a default.
Yeah, but I have some monsters in there that are not defaulting
okay.
on Whisper.
That hits.
Okay. 16
And-
down.
16. Oh, jeez.
8 damage.
Alle chance dat je een berserker bent.
Ik ben blij ik daar niet sta.
And from the background,
Oh,
there's more shuffling noises that you hear.
oh.
Vulpa.
Alright. Ik ga... Allee, stommig. Ik ga deze neerschieten met een handcrossbow. Heeft hij een ding gedaan? Die is niet reckless en het gaat of wel?
Ja, wel, die is reckless. Je hebt
Oh,
advantage. Je hebt sowieso advantage, want hij is engaged.
Dat krijgt hem sneak attack.
Yep.
Ah, oké.
Voor
Misschien nog eerst een aanval. Dat was een die.
Ja, hij heeft 21.
Ja. Dat hit en dat, ik had hem niet gezien, de dingen. Dus min 17. Flonk. That was efficient.
Ja. No, leeft hij nog?
He is still up.
Oké, dan schieten we hem nog eens. Hè. En deze dan zonder de sneak attack, hè?
Ja, ik heb maar 1 keer per beurt sneak attacken. Moet anders misschien toch iets te broken zou zijn. That's still 9 damage. That's putting him at death's door. Crossbow bolt vliegt zo zijn ene oog in en zo juist langs zijn oor terug naar buiten bijna. Zo met een hoop fleshy tissue dat meekomt. He sags a little, but it doesn't stop him yet.
Het nadeel is, er zat daar niet veel om te raken, dus dat was een moeilijk doelwit.
Ik
Zantarov.
noteer alvast stoffelijke resten van 2 berserkers voor mee te nemen.
Deze moet nog eerst, want je hebt in een andere gedelete en die stond op nummer 15.
Dat doe ik nou nooit anders. He's still recklessing.
Dan is het aan de volgende.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Wat?
Dus 1, 2 Taurio, 3, 4 Zantarot,
You know you can only
5,
do 3, right?
Sorbo. Yeah, but what's the fun in that? Zantarot.
Smack. Wow. They are afraid
Two
of
damage.
Motherfucking 2 damage.
They are afraid of
Zie,
that.
ik vind het beter dat hem de pushback, dat hem daar een crit op rolt dan hierop, hè?
Okay, revenge.
I'm gonna be smart and mark that guy. And I'll forget all about it. And
Guys, there's a second one of those.
Go Santaro.
It's my turn now.
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
I ignored this one because I had two juicy big target. It's my thing. I go for the biggest
Yeah,
bully in
go
the room.
for it.
I go reckless.
Yeah.
dat raakt, pakt.
Or yes,
I don't think the AC will be that high.
That's so.
that's swing number 1, and I will go
Yep.
for swing number 2. 14. Does 14 hit?
Plus
AC is 8.
Okay.
It's just, it's
Well.
standing there and it's taking your strikes and you see it go like...
Splotch. So 15 and 12, 27.
It's a decent turn.
Yeah.
Iskren.
Okay, I think so far so good. Situation is still under control. So I will just, put myself here and told that this guy.
Ring-a-ling-a-ling.
Wow. Yeah, 5 points of damage.
Yeah, but it's not half because it's necrotic.
There was
Hey!
already blood oozing from the wound, and that just turns into like this geyser of molten brain as you're told the
As it
told the dead
should
goes off.
be.
Okay, the bones from berserkers.
What do you mean bones?
Sarval.
Oh, we're going to collect.
Yeah, but I need those
Okay.
corpses.
I just move up to here.
I will have to let
For Divine Smite, I first do an attack and then I roll the Divine Smite extra damage. Okay.
Okay, 11 hits.
Okay, and it's an undead, right?
Yep.
Well, move
Nee.
dueling style, please. It's 15.
Dus totaal 21, ja?
Totaal 21.
Dus een 1 en D4 zeker nog, of niet? Of is die weg?
Yeah.
Ah ja, wacht. Dat
Nice.
is toch van mijn dingen.
Nu is het 2.
And
Ah,
one
één.
more.
Okay.
One more. Radiant
rolled-
damage, by the way.
It
You have
shrieks
rolled a
back a
vulture.
little, like the noise of air is getting like as your radiant damage strikes it. And for the first time, it looks a little worried.
Oh
That's
wait.
because it hasn't met me yet.
Radiant damage hurts it even more.
Taurio.
Smash!
Hey.
Ooh.
Smash!
Oh.
I look at Big Z and I got a shit-eating grin on my face.
Yeah, this is like you are carving chunks out of it, and there's like weapons from former foes that are falling off of it, and there's intestines that are just flying everywhere.
I go to
It's
town.
basically Quentin Tarantino, but it's a minotaur fighting an ogre.
Yep.
A zombie ogre.
Okay, so I'm gonna do the same D6 concept. Taurio!
Motherfucker. Nope.
14.
I got 19.
Rip. And
Yeah, the 14 damage I had to swallow that was already enough, so... I do have armor!
Hello,
Can't
guys.
miss this. Da-na-na-na.
Ulta.
I'm like, kapew, kapew.
Pew pew bolts.
Wow.
1d4.
Wow.
Hits.
Ah yeah, 9 hits.
Oh, even
Fuck
even
this
the,
guy.
even the 9 hits.
Yeah, and I get a sneak attack because he's occupied, right?
Yes.
Oh, too bad.
Nice.
Still less than me. Ah, come on.
And I'm going to shoot. I'm going to shoot again on this witch or whatever it is.
Okay.
Like that.
It's a zombie.
It's a zombie. That hit.
Save.
7 damage. Zantarov.
I'll just rush forwards and hit the one that Volta shot at. I will go reckless again.
Nice.
That hits.
14
Almost kills it. It's a game of inches.
smash. Now,
Here comes.
inch him open.
Okay.
Technisch vraagje over die een extra attack. Kan ik aanvallen, move en aanvallen? Of kan ik enkel 2 keer aanvallen achter elkaar?
Je kunt aanvallen, move, aanvallen.
Oké.
Okay, Zantarov, you have brutally eviscerated your first zombie.
I am very happy about that. And I look at Tario slightly sheepishly and I do like,
Ah, sorry, ik was niet naar de camera. Ik had de camera's niet meer omhoog. Sorry, ik heb het niet gezien.
It was a crocodile grin.
Ah, oké.
goed.
I call back Listen for me.
Told that on one. Jeez, guys. Jeez. With a -2.
I'm seriously, I'm like the guy you use attack spells against my NPCs. It works
It's
suspiciously much more efficient.
It's alright. It's alright. Let the warriors have their fun.
Okay, Sorval.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, I can move all the way to here. Oh, look.
Oh.
Is it
Oh,
een hashtag oh shit moment?
No, we killed the previous one rather easily, so.
Don't be too cocky.
Always
I'm
be
horrible.
cocky.
I'm always cocky.
Always go like, I can take this roof.
That's me.
Okay,
Always roll a Vulta
I
like
attack
last
this one.
Nice.
That's a nice hit.
Okay, wait.
En de 4.
In de 4. And I'm not going to smite this one.
Okay.
But I am going to use my War Priest
Second
to
attack.
attack again. And I'm attacking the same one.
Mhm.
Does it hit?
That hits. Roll your
Oh yeah,
d4.
because it's... And my d4.
Yep, that kills it. You run through the zombie, and with the holy fire of the Boros, burn through its undead will, so it can't regenerate.
I point at the big one I see over in the other corridor. I'm like, other big one. Let's
En
go
waar
kill
is
it.
jij? Want wij zien dat niet natuurlijk.
Ik wijs letterlijk naar daar.
Ja, en naar waar wijs je?
Wait. Give me a moment. That direction.
What
Okay.
is
See?
this?
Je kunt ook pingen natuurlijk, maar... Oké.
Hadden dat gezien in dingen? In Duister?
Ja, de ping zie je wel.
Yeah.
Okay.
You have now
Right
summoned
over here.
with these markings. Ja. Oké, dan is het aan
Taurio.
Tario.
Let me at him. 11, dat is wel redelijk zwakjes eigenlijk, hè? Dat is het laagste wat ik gerold heb tot hiertoe, denk ik.
Ik zou nog eens aanvallen.
Ja,
Ja, je hebt
dat
nog
is
wat
een
tijd.
plan.
Hè.
Ik heb geklikt, maar...
En 10.
You are
Dus
growing.
ik doe maar 21 damage. Sorry.
Ja, en er is net 1 punt damage te veel.
Motherfuckers!
The zombie is just taking the worst punishment they can ever put a corpse through. But it's taking it like a manly corpse.
Alright.
Will, wait, no, it's first zombie attack still.
Oh.
Okay, zombie is going to lash out at the most dangerous opponent. Sorval.
Oeh.
That hits.
Wow.
Lol.
Lol.
Wow, 7 damage. Heb ik geen reaction hierop? Grapje.
Nope.
So, Vilta.
1, 2, 3. And I just unleash my arrow.
Oh.
16 dus.
Ik
Dat
denk
is-
er juist aan, ik had
dat
maar een device
hit.
save kunnen gebruiken.
Dat hit. Sneak attack. Amai.
Je moest 1 damage doen.
Ja, ik weet het, maar ik ben al een paar keer dat het zo... Maar een 1 rol voor dingen sneak. Maar ja, is wat.
Stil!
Je hebt 2 keer 1 gerold voor een sneak.
Hm.
Je hebt ook wel een chance dat ik op mijn constitution check slecht rol.
Ja.
Tario kijkt terug naar Vulta en geeft hem een annoyed look van... Stop kill stealing.
En Volta is like... looks at his... Oh, the battle is still on? Ah ja, because of the giant zombie team.
Yeah.
Alright.
There's at least one more.
Die zombies.
Oké, Zantaros.
Van waar kwam het licht nu weer? Van Taurio?
Van
Ja.
Taurio.
Ga naar het licht, jongen.
Zou ik dan ondertussen dit niet moeten zien als het dan gezien dat Taurio daar staat?
Normaal wel.
Ja, ik denk dat
Ja,
het
ik zie een scheve lijn tot hier. Hè.
Ja,
Ja,
ik denk
dat
het
verandert
licht
niet
is
met mij te
meegegaan.
verplaatsen. Het kan zijn dat inderdaad de lichtpieken niet op mij staat. Ja, inderdaad, voilà. Oké,
Ah.
nu zie ik hem.
Shaker!
Sorry, ik was vergeten licht mee te verschuiven met u.
I dashed up until here. Well, I just run and I will swing recklessly on this.
You swing recklessly. Wait, what?
6
Alle fucking chance. Had ze allebei toch gehit, maar met een 1 had ik het echt wel scheef gevonden van u te laten hitten. Oké, 16 damage.
Yes, and I will swing again recklessly for 17 damage.
Nice.
Jesus, ik ben echt wel veel damage aan het smeten.
Ja. Maar barbs kunnen echt wel stevig dishen hoor.
I don't know. First time I played a barbarian.
Dat was hem.
Could have killed
That
me.
was it. I'm carving in his heels. And I look at Tario from across the room and I look at him and like, come at me.
I gotcha, bro. I gotcha.
Let's take it down.
Yeah.
Let me at him.
Okay, my turn.
Right.
Wauw. Deze is slecht gebouwde enemy dat ik al ben tegengekomen.
Oei.
Wauw, die is echt slecht gebouwd. Het is zo, heeft Devil's Sight, maar heeft geen Darkness spel.
Oké.
Ik ga heel even water
Yeah, well, I
halen.
think every devil has devil's sight, but not every devil has.
Is crap.
Okay, I will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, look who's there! Will you please miss a saving throw for once in your life?
No.
Oh, that's a big ask. It's -2 on wisdom, so
Yeah, so.
I
Okay.
managed.
Hey, 13 points of damage. 1, 3.
Boing.
That was me.
Bracer Iskren, run away.
Yep.
Sorval.
How damaged does it look except for the belly that's missing the thing?
Pull his intestines.
With the tolling of the dead and the culling of the insides has been going on, it looks a bit husky today.
Okay, let's see.
Oh wow, Fausto, your channel got spammed by a bot.
My channel?
Yeah.
We-
Want to become famous by followers? Lol, nope.
Okay, fine. I just go up to him.
Go, Sorvel, like there is no tomorrow.
Do I? And
That's actually a hit.
Yeah.
For 14 damage.
these players, but
Eight
the
Some
damage.
for me.
I'm going to leave it with this.
Step
Okay.
aside,
Wait,
please.
I do. Yeah, I step the one step aside.
Dario.
Can I move the light? Oh, I can move the light. Okay. Well, I've got my trusty battle axe right here. So
A battle axe and a light bulb.
9 damage. What is this?
Bad rolls.
Yeah, I look at my
Shit.
battle axe. And what the fuck, dude? And I try again.
Better, closer, warmer.
I use my action search because what the fuck?
We will
Oh.
not accept this.
Righty.
Yeah, that's it for me.
Woohoo!
It's still standing.
Motherfucker.
Barely.
It's just like it. You are very certain that your blow would have killed a mortal creature, but this undead husk is still standing.
I should be able to attack it again, then it should be dead.
And you know what the fun thing is? I totally did not delete the initiative track at all, ever.
Oh, you did again. I know.
You probably did. You probably did.
That's the cynical bit of it.
It's-
1, 2 Tario, 3, 4 Sorval, 5, 6 Santarot.
I think Tario still has to do one attack.
No, I did 3 attacks. So.
Yes, but
That's
action search, so you get an extra
Yeah,
attack
true.
action, and you can.
Ah, okay. So I get the but it is a saving throw. So,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
that
so?
means it's just still standing.
but can I do an extra attack now?
You
or?
have to.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if you take the attack action, you can take 2. Motherfucker.
So actually,
let-
Okay. You have to roll 24 again.
No, it actually says if
yeah,
it takes
critical
damage from a
hit, yeah,
critical hit,
true.
it
Oh, yes.
Nice.
it
Very good.
straight kills them.
Okay.
Volta.
I do not know where the other enemy is.
There is no other, I guess. No,
There is.
there is. You see?
We don't see it.
Look at the initiative tracker.
Yeah, I know, but I mean on the
Yeah,
map.
well,
Yeah, I know.
because I do not.
Well, if we can go to my turn, I can do Divine Sense.
Or just walk around.
Or just walk around.
Yeah, and I'm going to stand over here and check if there's something coming from over here or here. My crossbow ready.
Okay. From over here, you don't hear any more noises.
Yeah.
Xantarov.
I look at Tario and I nod very approvingly and very happy, like I missed this shit. And I'll walk up to here, and then I'm like, I can't see shit.
Can't see shit.
I look at Tario and I say, hey bro, I need you here.
Get,
Right.
get a
Glorious Xantarov thing.
Get,
Aziz,
get a
light.
bloody torch.
Okay, then it is our dear Blood Witch.
Blood witch.
Mhm. Okay, that one just sounds hilarious.
Ego. You cannot defeat her.
go.
Ik zal er zijn zelfs gifs van Aziz Light.
Okay. A 60-foot sphere. That's always interesting. Is it a big cube? It is. That's a big thing. Okay, so she could probably get all of you in there.
60 feet is a lot.
I'm getting a oh shit moment.
Yeah, where is he going? What is it?
Wow.
Where is she? What is it?
Die 1d4 is dat ook op saving throws?
Yes.
Okay,
Good to know.
no fucking range yet, that old ding. Wow. Wow. Okay. That's
A thing.
That's a thing. That's a big thing. A sphere of negative energy ripples out in a 60-foot radius from a point within range. Each creature must make a Constitution saving throw. A target takes 8d6 necrotic damage on a failed save, or half as much on a successful one.
Circle
The spell is
death.
called Circle of Death.
Okay, Constitution
Okay.
save, you said?
Maar
En
waar-
hoeveel damage pakken we?
She's
Right.
moving further back because this shit is whack.
Jared,
So,
what was the damage?
Hoeveel is dat dingen?
Then DC on the saving is 15.
I will use
En
my
wij
luck.
Constitution of
En wat zeg jij veel?
en wat moeten rollen?
Constitution save.
Just use save.
En het is dan ofwel 22 damage als je het niet haalt, ofwel 11 damage als je het wel haalt.
Ik heb resistance, dus ik krijg 11.
Oeh, nice.
And it's basically everybody.
Yep. Ouch!
Alhoewel,
Oh, I make a.
I'm going to rule
Constitution
that
save.
Iskren saves it
I am? Because I'm completely
because
behind
you
the wall.
are behind the wall. It ripples out from that point, but the wall actually stops it from rippling further.
Alright.
11 damage still hurts.
Okay. And my blast is still there.
Dus wacht. Je moest 15 halen en dan werd je niet geraakt? Of?
Bij
15 had
15
11
had 11
damage.
damage. Minder dan 15 had 22 damage.
Ah, oké. Okay.
You hear the mad cackling.
And do we
Blood
have a direction of the mad cackling?
Waarschijnlijk pal voor mijn neus.
Dat zal ik zeggen.
Yeah, if I have direction, I know where to run. So
Beyond Xantaroth in the tunnel.
Oké.
Go get her.
En vanaf hier hoorde ik ook niks niet meer, hè, Jorrit?
Nee. De bovenkant leek rustig.
Okay. She's done.
Iskren.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I get there. I see her. It's at the end. She's at the end of the tunnel.
It's a DM.
Yeah, like very far from you, Xander. But I'm afraid I don't have any light, man. I don't even have a spell that's called light, so I can't really help you in that way. What I can
Yeah,
do,
but
though,
I'm before Xandaroth, so I can bring the light. I got
very
light.
good. Okay, but so what I can do though is I can try, and I will cast on that thing 120 feet. I think it's okay, yeah. And I will say slow. Wait, does it work? 6 creatures. Okay, yeah. Let's see if it works. Huh. I will cast her a spell of slow, so she has to make, which means my bless is gone because now I'm keeping concentration on the slow, if it works.
So we don't have our 1d4.
You don't have your 1d4
Oh, wow.
anymore. And she has to make a wisdom saving throw, which she failed, so now she's slowed. And while she's slowed, she has -2 to armor class and dexterity saving throw. She cannot use reactions. Her speed is halved, and every round, if she has multiple attacks, she can only make 1. And if she wants to cast a spell, she has to roll a d20. On 11 or higher, she cannot cast.
Okay.
Yes. That's
Wow.
That's me.
Sorrow.
How far is she?
She's very far. You have to walk a lot.
Ja, ik moest daar zo ver weg wandelen omdat ze anders mee in die sfeer van 60 voet.
1, 2. Let's see.
Kill it with your best shot.
Ik heb echt letterlijk geen idee wat er aan het gebeuren is nu.
Same here. Een dash action, had dat nog iets anders als disadvantage buiten dat je een attack verliest?
Nee.
Oké.
Soms ziet er een beetje uit gelijk een oetel en af en toe de Baywatch slow motion runs. Dat is het ongeveer.
Well, I got manly boobs, so.
Shooter, Sorrow.
Oh.
Shooter.
Yeah, I'm going to use a Scorching Ray.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
wait.
Bang into the room.
I don't have any. No, I don't have any radiant damage. No, wait, I have Guiding Bolt
Hey.
on her at level 2,
Okay.
and I hope it hits. That's a 16 to hit and 13 radiant damage.
That barely hits.
Nice.
Yes.
The party is shocked. Oh wait, we're not the target.
And wait, Guiding Bolt. I think you have advantage in the
Yeah.
next attack.
Everybody attacks her nice too.
And she now radiates a light, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes,
Yeah.
I can see the bitch now.
You'll never get there, but hey.
Oh. At least you can see her.
Taurio.
Is it which is the shortest spot?
It's the same.
You don't
It's
know.
the
Come down. Come here, Taurio. Come here.
Okay, so 1, 2,
Fetch.
3, 4. Oh, light. Aziz, light.
So
5, 6. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do a dash.
Okay.
And I do my second wind.
Did
man,
you move?
Yeah, I don't see you moving.
I moved.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
now I move back. Who moved me back?
I didn't.
Yep,
I
I'm over.
think roll 20 is just me.
Yeah, roll 20. It's probably giving the finger. What was the second wind to roll again?
1d10 plus your fighter level.
Okay. Don't I
Decent
have that
heals.
somewhere in my? I have it here. Okay, but I can't roll it. Okay, so 1d10.
Plus 5.
What the?
Oh
So I
well.
healed 6.
Oh well.
Ik weet het. Heel bizar, mijn roll 20 is zo... Allee, ik sta gewoon in het zwart en ik zie nu jullie hier allemaal staan, maar voor de rest ben ik volledig...
Ja, sorry, dat is omdat ik het licht meegepakt heb.
Ah ja, dat is waar.
Als het uw beurt is, wacht, zal het licht... Is het uw
Come
beurt?
here. Come
Maar
down.
jij hebt
Ik zal
goggles,
het
hè?
licht even terugzetten. Hè?
Ik wil dat goggles.
Ja.
Ik heb night vision aangezet voor u.
Ah ja, nu is het terug. Nu is het. Oké.
Oh, because
Yeah,
the
nee,
light is there.
That's because the light is there.
Dus ik kan ook langs boven gaan, hè? Ja. Oké.
Yeah, but if you go... Yeah, never mind.
Just do a thing.
Oké.
Haha.
Oh.
Oh, look.
Het voordeel van constant characters te deleten uit de initiative track is weten hoeveel initiative dat ze hadden.
Boom.
Plap.
Dat hit.
Vraag
Dat
damage. Vult dat.
Oké, wacht, hè, kan ik naar beneden? Ik zie niks, hè, dus...
Ah, sorry, ja, moest even mijn light token naar waar zitten gaan? Oh, waar is de light token? Ah,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 en dan kan ik die mannen zien, hè? Ja. Voilà.
Ik denk dat je haar ook kunt zien.
Ja, maar dan moet ik... Wacht, hè, zo kan ik zo kraken, hè? Ja.
Ja, op haar het advantage.
Ja. Hup.
Het is sowieso sneak attack.
Mhm.
Maar de andere staat in
Ik
combat
ga-
met Taurio, dus...
Ik kan mijn hand crossbow gebruiken op de witch heb ik ook advantage, hè?
Ja.
Maar de
Why?
witch...
because
Guiding bolt.
guiding bolt.
Ah, nice. Go for it.
Oké.
Ja, gebruik die maar.
Ciao.
Bam!
Oh,
With
Nice.
sneak attack. Come on.
en dat is sneak attack, hè? Oké.
Ja.
Yes.
Die damage gaat echt zot zijn.
Welcome to the house of pain.
Da-da-da-da-da.
Ah,
Oké, 37. Nice.
Guys, we're getting in high scores.
You just go like...
Ascad.
Still alive or not?
Still alive, but she's looking like absolute shit.
Then we shoot again.
The next attack doesn't have advantage.
Alright.
The advantage is gone from the guiding bolt.
And that's a miss.
Jammer.
Pity.
Pity, pity, pity.
Maar het was wel één zeer, zeer mooie damage worp.
Wow.
Bijna Xantarot levels of damage.
Bijna Taurio level of
Speaking
damage.
of which...
And I'm looking at Xantrot and I'm like, van, why move when I can kill it from here?
I look at Volta en I say, this is why I moved. En ik ga naar hier, omdat ik momenteel 40 feet movement heb.
Fucking barbarians.
What the fuck?
And I swing recklessly.
Everywhere, anytime.
I dare say that your reckless attack didn't have that much of an effect.
Yeah.
21.
I will swing again.
Nice.
He keeps it above the 20.
This is like crazy ass shit.
Ja, plus
Almost
7
basic
op...
damage.
Zandrot heeft plus... Heb je maar plus 7? Oké. Ik heb ook plus 7.
Really now?
Ik ga al even gewoon Zombie Orc 3 opschrijven.
And I look at Tario again with a big smile. Thank you, I needed the light.
Okay,
And that was my turn.
let's see what this fun thing does.
I think it means I'm in need of healing. I get the suspicion.
Looking at nobody in particular.
That kind of fucking sucks.
Remember, guys, he has slow, so
Yep.
she has slow.
She looks at you. I am going to kill you.
No, Only now she's actually feeling the arrows. Only now she's like, oh.
It's got good news.
I think we're dead.
What the spell does. Okay. Bad news. Okay.
Another circle of death. Fuck you.
She moves to cast a spell, but fails. Her movements are too sluggish and slow, and she can't seem to gather the arcane energies that she wants to.
Wasn't
sorry.
it an
No.
11 or
Yeah.
above that she feels?
11 or above, it fails. So 1 is good.
Oh, one is good.
Yeah.
One is good.
When you roll 11 or more,
Okay.
it takes 2 rounds to cast. Since you rolled a 1, it takes immediately.
Sometimes I hate being honest, but
I don't know, it's fair.
Yeah.
But her speed is only halved, so she can only move, I don't know, half her speed.
So, 1, 2, 3 bolts of Eldritch Blast. Santaros.
It's me. They all hit.
Ouch.
And it's even all at advantage, actually.
Yeah.
Because I am
Ah ja.
raging
Zo, nice.
practically.
Maybe you
Eén,
will crit.
2, 3, geen crits.
Dus raken allemaal.
En Eldritch Blast op level 10. Level 11. Dus
Heeft
gewoon nog
hem
altijd
daar
13.
halveert dat damage of niet?
Nope, dat is force damage.
Oef.
Ik ben resistant aan force damage.
Motherfucking barbarians.
Really?
I'm a bear totem.
You're
I
bear
think-
totem. Okay, yeah. Everything except psychic.
So,
Say
2
bear
through 5, you take 9 damage.
Yep.
Cunty bear totems. Should have shot the cow.
Okay.
And she tries to move away slowly. Dat kan ze nog, hè?
Half her speed, yeah.
There we go.
Okay,
grim.
so I would say I will move forward 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like here, and I will cast a mass healing word. So everyone gets healed 4 points, and Xantaroth gets to make an attack.
Attack with the barbarian.
Go for it. And everybody
Recklessly.
is healed 40 points.
Thank you.
Boom!
Boom.
Natural 20.
That's actually not as good as some of the crits I've seen.
Yes.
No.
So you take down
Like-
19 hit points.
It's only 19.
Heal yourself
Yeah.
40 points.
This is disappointing for Xantaroth standards.
Yes.
So do I. Meanwhile, the poor zombie ogre is going like.
Okay, I'm just seeing. So
Sorry,
If I-
sorry, just one thing. At the end of her turn, the witch can roll again the wisdom saving throw to stop the slow.
Oh, yes.
Which she did, so she's not slowed anymore.
So going through, going past an ally, does that take 5 feet as well, or do you just?
You know, you go diagonal on top of me, and it's okay.
Yeah, no. I want to know if.
Just go
By-
diagonally on top of his screen.
No, that's.
The indeterminate
that's-
sex does process too
1,
much.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I only get to here. Can I pass here? To go to here? Okay, I have to go that way. Fine. I go to here. As I look past the monstrosity, and I'm oh look! I think I found our destination. And as much as I want to fucking finish off that witch, I'm annoyed that this thing is still standing here.
She's awesome.
Yeah, she looks great.
Looks human.
Straight
Not
from
invested.
magic cards.
Okay,
Yeah.
and I'm also doing Divine Smite at second
did you
level.
did you hold concentration for your weapon
That's a
thingy?
good question. That's just a Constitution saving throw, right?
Yeah.
It was 11 damage, so. Okay, I kept that. So I'm also rolling the D1.
The D1.
That's a
D4.
lot.
It
It's
might be a
probably going to
one,
be a
guy.
4.
This
It's
this
No.
this
probably going to be a 1.
Now you
You
do.
know
explains
how I
a lot.
roll.
This would be the best dice.
Okay. I don't care if he's already dead or not.
It's still standing. It's
I
still looking
smite it.
suspiciously okay.
Remove the dueling style. So for another 20.
It's a smoking
Dude.
ruin, but it's still standing. It's just like the very light from your
Okay.
smiting cascades off of it.
Fine. I
And
attack it again.
the people that are looking can see like these ribbons that are flying around Sorval when he starts doing these things. Just ribbons of
Right.
pure light.
Go, Sorrel.
14.
That actually, how do you want to do this?
I'm still giving 3 extra damage. Well, in my I'm just cutting his head off, and the second slash is just cleaving him to
Mm,
and the entire while
He
there's
cleft them in twain!
the entire time my sword is glowing with energy, with divine energy.
A light sword.
The lightsaber.
Yes, and I point at the witch, and I'm like, "You're next."
Join
I-
me,
I
Obi-Wan.
dash over here to cut off her escape route. I jump over the smoldering corpse and smash.
Slot.
That's a hit for 9 damage.
And
Smash.
Wow.
You don't have advantage though, do you?
No,
No.
that's only 6. If
So
I
that
hit for 11.
misses.
Okay, so only 9 damage.
Rip. Vilta.
Right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can see her.
And you have sneak attack.
I have sneak attack.
Because he's close by.
I do not have an advantage.
Yes, you do.
No.
No
No?
advantage.
Oh,
Nee,
okay, sorry.
advantage. Zelf niet nodig.
Alhoewel,
Ze is engaged, had hem dan geen advantage
No.
voor de sneak attack.
hij zit ervoor initiative track kan zetten, daarom.
Ja.
Dat is enkel de eerste
only
beurt.
the first turn, yeah.
Het
Oké.
gebeurt dat ze nog niet hebben aangevallen. Voilà. Maar ja, ik raak toch, hè.
Ja,
Nice.
double successes. Jesus.
That's very nice damage.
Staat ze nog recht?
How do you want to do it?
Pop.
Arrow to the gut.
Okay,
Shot.
so you lean back, you ready your crossbow, and you go like, and the arrow flies past Santarot's snout, and just like buries itself in the belly of the witch, who clutches it, falls over, and
Ding dong, motherfucker. Ding dong.
Dario remarks, ooh, you're gonna feel that in the morning.
Woo. Well done, guys.
Considering it is my turn next in the initiative order, I run to the witch, pick her up, and I have a corpse.
Yeah. You do. You do, my friend. You definitely.
Yes.
What is that there? It looks like a magic circle.
An airship. Oh.
What?
Before we go into the magic circle, can I go towards Iskram. You wanted a corpse. Which one do you prefer? The witch, the berserker, the zombie?
Meanwhile, they're Central parading the witch around.
Yeah.
Ding dong, the witch is
So-
dead.
Do I see any ore laying around here?
Any what?
Yeah, there's quite a lot of ore in the wall.
But
You're
nothing
pretty
that I
sure
can-
that given a day or 7, you could probably dig out quite a lot with a pickaxe.
Yeah, I
Have
don't see
at it.
any that's just laying on the ground.
No, most of the things that have been knocked loose are more. There's chests, there's a table, there's like this stove thing they have going on, there's a cup, there's
Right.
some empty.
What's in
Or
the grates?
Good that you ask.
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask as well. So.
Let's see. There's 41 gold,
Some who's writing
and
Oh, yes, I will.
there are 3 healing potions.
Ooh.
Probably for the hard workers that get tired from the hard work.
Healing? How many healing potions?
3.
3.
Yes.
And there is a pearl.
Pro. Okay.
Is someone writing it down?
Yep, I did.
Yeah, and also before we investigate the portal any further, we also check also check the corridor upstairs. Okay, on the top of the map.
What you discover is there's some crystalline growths here. If you spend some time on it, you could probably dig those out and either use them for crafting or sell them.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah,
it's good
I just point them
jewel.
point them out at Sorval as a curiosity and
Yeah, so basically, sort of, if you would spend an hour here, if you would take a short rest,
Yeah.
you could take that time while the others are resting to excavate high quality materials
Yes, I
for
will be doing
your
that.
next 5 projects, and Iskren, same.
Yeah.
You can
Sure.
both actually use these.
Yeah. Jewelry and stuff, right?
And
Okay.
You can spend that time boning the ogres.
something. The stupid question, but don't we take a long rest before we go through the portal?
Are we clean this place or? do we
I
still
think
have
the
to
place
check?
is cleaned. We
The
just
place
we
clean?
okay.
Well, there
Except
is
we
another
didn't check
barricade.
we didn't check the other board corridor.
Are there? Yorit, sorry. Are there any special bones I can salvage from the big zombie creatures or?
Um. Basically, the thing is with you, if you scavenge bones, they already gain a benefit that they'll be higher quality.
Yep.
So you'll always be getting special bones.
Okay. Special.
Your boning is extraordinary.
You could say that I'm a boner by heart.
Yeah, you're an expert boner. You're a
Yeah.
boning machine.
By yeah, I moved the light as me, but I found something interesting.
What? Where?
What?
I went through the other corridors with the light, so
Should
Oh.
you have done that?
No.
it's Staudio.
Oh.
Well, basically, if that would be you, then we'll be here for a bit longer.
Well, I'm
So,
being.
Let's
I'm
just
here.
say that you didn't.
Okay.
I am here just taking materials together with Ishkra, I think.
Yep. I will take my mining silver hammer. Ding 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 ding.
Oh yeah, are you checking the corpses?
Yes. Yeah, because I'm boning them.
Okay. There's some ritual fetishes on the body of the Blood Witch.
Ritual fetishes.
Yep. That you could probably. I do not know what you're laughing for. That's actually the term for these things.
Yeah, but
Um,
him boning the corpse and Fetishes.
And getting all the fetishes, yes, that's just things that Volta does.
Yeah.
I could probably sell for 20 to 30 gold if you find the right buyers. Or you could use them as material components for certain spells that you don't necessarily have access to yet. Because they're invested items. They might be useful. There's also approximately 150 gold between the corpses.
Wait, what 100 what, people?
50 gold pieces.
150.
I share this with the group.
Yeah. Everything is written down. All right.
So what you see down here is a strange kind of magical circle. You can see similarities to the one that is in the house in Night Street. But this one has a slightly different design. Rather than being very angular in its contents, it looks more rounded. It has a small yellow sun set in a blue sky surrounded by a white barrier with a small white orb that is outside that barrier. And that is where we are going to leave off the session for today.
All right.
Well,
That's it, guys. Good
it was a lot
job.
of fun.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering how fucked we are with ignoring the Nephilim.
Ignoring the next
Basically,
one?
It's a sandbox. You can do whatever the fuck you want.
Yeah.
There will just be consequences to whatever the fuck was that you were doing.
Yeah.
But now you do have at your disposal the gate to Ulgrotha.
Yeah.
Yes.
And the seal
we
is
can
still here, so come on.
That's
Yeah,
the
but-
only gate you actually have access to at the
Yeah,
moment.
for the moment.
Yeah.
I feel very Kingdom Heartsy this way, you know? It's like
Yeah.
you have exactly one route you can go in your sandbox if you want to get out of the sandbox.
Okay. We shall. It was a very nice session.
Yeah.
Had a lot of fun.
Yeah, I hope it was interesting. It was a little tricky because you decided to split the party. Because that means that some people just have like a half an hour of nothing but my voice to live with.
I can live with that.
Okay.
But on the other hand, you were able to introduce an angel and such.
Yeah, it was time that she made an appearance.
I will stop the stream in the meanwhile. Thanks to
Okay.
whoever.
Bye bye,
followed us.
stream
Bye.
people.
Bye.
Thank you, bot person, for watching.
Bye bye. Thank you, Farm.